right, y'all, we are trying to catch some more crabs today, but we had quite an adventure this morning just to get out to the spot. One of the spots that my buddy Keith told me from that Louisiana life, we went out there and there was a floodgate closed. So we got there, we tried to go down to another spot, that floodgate was closed. So we picked the boat back up. We had to come down the road, kind of backtrack a little bit to another spot he told us, and here we are. So looks like the crabs are running. They had some people out here already, all netted up, and man, are they catching some crabs. All right, Gary done got us a few of them baited up already. So we're gonna go walk over here and we're gonna do our due diligence to be polite and not put nets where they got nets. But I mean, they pretty much got this whole place covered, but that's public land, first come, first serve. So we're gonna try not to intrude on that area, but they got a mess already. So let's see. I don't see any right here. That just looks like lines, huh? Yeah. All right, so we'll start right here.
Yeah, this is nice.
They got a variety of baits today. We're gonna see what they want. We got the cichlid right there. Old Rio Grande cichlid. I guess we can just do this number here. Looks good.
Little baby one's crawling around.
Another Rio Grande cichlid, huh?
I got a little baby one right there.
Yeah, I mean we seen them all up on the rocks and everything. That water's flowing out through these thingamajigs. I don't know exactly what you call that. Culverts, I guess. All right, that was two cichlids. I'm gonna put a catfish in between this one. Oh, what this is? What we got here? What's that little? Oh, that's a speckled trout body right there. All right, that's gonna be his, I'm sure. Look at this dude. What you doing up here? Come on, get back in that water. Get back in that water. There you go. Go grow some more. Oh, I can see the little ones swimming everywhere. They're everywhere. I ain't seen this many crabs in a long time, y'all.
Pick it up?
Yeah, with the way they pulling up crabs, let's just go for it. They ain't been sitting but maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like I got one.
There you go, 2 already. They kind of small.
Yeah.
Too small. Look at that little guy. Oh, he almost got me. So we're gonna have to pick through them until we can find some bigger ones.
Man,
oh, that's heavy. Look at that. Look how many crabs, bro. Look up, dude. Look at the bait. They already chewed up the bait off of the thing. Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to let them sit at all. I tell you what. That basket's right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep these males right here.
All right. Yeah, that one's not a bad size.
Cause these, I mean, they on the small side, but that's enough to eat, and there ain't no size limit. So we're gonna see what we catch, and we'll pick through them. Need at least enough for a ball. That's good gumbo and stew crabs, if nothing else. Ooh, that one's still kind of soft. That one just shed not too long ago. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this this clip through the eyeball. I think this was a croaker.
Oh yeah, Vinny.
You got some?
Got some good ones. No, you come back. You're a good one.
Step on him. Oh yeah.
Woo.
Oh yeah. No, we taking him.
Yeah, look at that one right there.
Oh, that's two good ones. Here,
Nice ones in there.
Oh crap! I left the things in the
two out of
Who leaves it
that?
In the basket? Oh, look at that one.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Oh, there we go.
And another one.
Yeah, this one too.
Yeah.
Come here, you. Come here. No, we need you. I need you more than any of the others. All right, that's all females. You can throw them back. You a male, but we just caught them big ones. You can go back. Lucky dog. Oh man, bruh.
That's.
I ain't had crabs. I don't remember the last time I seen crabs run like that.
Lost the bait.
Oh, that's Keith. Let me see. The one who sent us to the spot. Let's see what he got to say. Hey, cuz.
Hey, you found it?
Yeah, bro. They running. They got
the crabs are there?
Oh yeah. A lot of small ones, but they got some big ones mixed in there. But yeah, man, I ain't caught crabs like this in a long time.
You see, bro? You said I sabotaged you, bro.
I appreciate you, brother. Go, look at them. All right. Nope. Oh, they went out bait.
Yeah, that's why that catfish doesn't seem to
Well, you can't
hold on
you
as
gotta
well.
hook through the eyes probably instead of just the backbone. We'll learn you.
Yeah. Alright, so.
Oh, it's so heavy. There we go. That's one. Golly, look at that. That's just insane. Where'd my tongs go?
Probably back in the basket.
Oh, this is dangerous reaching in there. All right, come here. Come here. Nope, I don't want to throw you back. No, come on. All right, that's one female we got to get out of there. Here, you can go back. Empty y'all out. Jeez, I'm looking at the crabs. Man, we might just I might hook up the rest of them. Well, not the rest of them, but some of them, because we might be able to put some right there.
That's
too.
what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Throwing a couple on that side.
Yeah, man, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Where'd the tongs go? In my pocket the whole time where I'm sitting here looking for them. Thinking, Gary, what
Unless you just picked this up. Because I was trying to throw it over that way to see if it, if it got something.
Let's see what we got now.
Got some weight too. Oh no.
What in the world?
Just resisting. All right.
That's interesting.
We tried it too fast.
There we go. Ooh, that's got keepers in. Let me go grab the basket. That one's got some keepers, not that one. Is this a mature female? Yep, that's a mature female. All right, that's it, because, I mean, that one's a male, but it's not small and light.
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about the tiny ones, because this is more crabs than I had the whole day I was out there fishing the other day in a kayak. That's crazy. All right, yeah, let's shoot.
2 or 3 minutes and then
Might be out here like for half an hour, have enough crab. Then we can go fishing.
There you go.
All right, if they're running like that, we're gonna go ahead and beat up all these nets because we're gonna have to pick through them. We got a few big ones, a lot of small ones, but we're gonna go ahead, put them out there that give us more chance, more crabs to go through, and then we'll get some big ones because I mean, we don't need a ton. Right now, it's just me and Gary. I don't know, you family eats crabs?
Little Gary would eat some crabs.
All
That'd
right,
be
so
the only one.
maybe 3 people. So we don't need a ton, but we want to have some nice, big, juicy ones. I had somebody in the comments say that they heard somebody said that these the crabs won't eat these hard heads. Well, somebody told them that the crabs won't eat the hard heads, just the freshwater cats. So we gonna find out because I got some hard heads from the last time we went crabbing in a kayak, and somebody threw them all on the bank just to die for no reason. And this net doesn't have any string on it, so we're gonna try it on this net. But that net's broken, so we're gonna try it on this net. I have to go see if I got any more string. Ow, this grate hurts when you're kneeling on it with bare knees. Is this one broke too? No, this one's good. Come on, there we go. I'll go ahead and put a slice in them. Get that meat showing so that them crabs will have a little bit more to incentivize. Oh yeah, there you go. Cut right through the net while you're trying to do it. Genius. We missing any poles? Here we go. I guess we're gonna see what them crabs want to eat the most.
That'll be one of these.
Might have to borrow some of this string that's been left on this pier to finish my other traps. And we'll be cleaning up the place and
Cleaning up on crabs.
yeah, clean. Here's a piece of string. Not very thick string, but it's string. Oh look! Oh, I wish I had my net. There's one swimming right there with bait.
Oh yeah.
He's got a piece of bait and he's swimming off with it.
That's ours.
Oh wait, I need to beat that one. That one's sitting over there, just sitting there. Just sitting there not catching anything because it ain't got no bait on.
It says no swimming, and then they got ladders so that you can walk down into the water.
Maybe if you fall in. Because they probably knew I was going to be out here eventually and
Accidents happen.
they know how clumsy I can be. just in case that guy from Pelican Boom comes out here, let's put this ladder here so we don't have to come recover him. All right, Gary, I'm gonna grab the basket.
I'm gonna grab the net.
Yeah, man, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, well,
That was
maybe.
small.
Yeah.
Maybe that one that's about to get away, man. I don't know.
Nah, that's all gonna be virgin females. Yep. Nope. There's a lot of them, but get out of here. Come on, get back. Get back. Get back. Nope, get back. Come on, get back. Oh, that was the cichlid. They had a ton of them on there, so that confirms that.
They're better out that way.
Yeah.
Baby.
Ooh, nah. Yeah, we'll put them in there for now. Like I said, we'll pick through. Oh my God. Yeah, he's gonna end up going back, but it'll make me feel better for now. Oh, that was the one.
Yep, that's a nice one. Huh?
That was gonna be one. Yeah, he's good. Man, that was a big one. That's it. Gary can't pull traps.
No, gotta be quicker than that.
Gotta be quicker than that. Pull. They shrinking.
Yep.
Oh, shout out, so you do not have to buy you over here.
Oh, yeah.
You don't, couillon, you let them bite you.
Oh, ain't nothing on the hard head. I guess they're right.
We don't want them. They don't want them.
Man, that's all your man ever called you. Was a hard head.
The dead there.
Yeah.
Gotta watch this one. It ain't tied. Ooh, ooh, there we go. See?
Yep.
We get one every now and then like that. I ain't gonna be mad. That's a nice one there. Come here, you. Come here, you.
Yeah.
Fine. Be that way. Nope. That one was almost, oh, come on. Now I gotta go through that. But that was a hard head.
And it cut open. That other one, I don't know if it had any slits in it.
No, I did. I
You
cut
did?
them all open,
Okay.
yeah. So they eating hard head. It's just that one didn't have none. Yeah, you too small. Oh, well, I'm doing this. All right. Oh, man. Dude, that's pretty good. Like that's a day and a half worth of work I was been lately.
It's definitely like if it was one person, that's you could quit and go home.
I mean, we're gonna end up throwing these back.
Yeah, that one can go back.
Because if we get 2 dozen decent crabs, that's,
Yeah.
I mean, that's plenty.
Yep. Agreed.
Heck yeah, girl. Oh, we got more.
Yep.
But wait, there's more. Oh, that's heavy. Oh, that would have been one. I'm pretty sure I just threw back one that size. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Well, you can swallow this one whole. Try that out.
One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
All right. Let's see. I think we might have a roll of string in here. Oh, they got this roll of string. I guess this will do for now. I was hoping I had some thicker string because this stuff can play heck on your hands. But it's gonna have to do for now. Oh wait, what we got here? That ain't tied to nothing. Let's use that. All right, let's get these loaded up. Gary, you wanna do the honors of baiting that thing while I tie?
guess so.
Oh, you don't look like you don't get your hands dirty, huh?
You know, you ain't got no antibacterial wipes and stuff out
It's
here.
fish. Fish don't have disease.
Oh, okay.
Gary got a restaurant. I think he's got to be clean everywhere. Say he ain't serving this to no customers, bro. It'll be all right. Just don't pick your nose or lick your fingers.
It's hard to break old habits.
Well, don't break them, you know, when you go back to the restaurant. But
Oh, I'm talking about picking my nose.
oh yeah. Oh, well played, well played.
Yeah, good thing you had all this bait, 'cause we blowing through it.
That's all right.
I mean, I think these hardheads are gonna hold up.
Yeah, they're a little tougher. Gonna patch this giant hole in this net. Don't know how that happened. Gotta be careful yanking this up, man. It's gonna cut your hands if you pull too hard. This thin string. But it's what we got. I'm gonna be brave and try and throw this one right there. Might never see this one again.
It's tied tight.
Oh, not yet.
Oh yeah, they actually look at that. They got something
yeah.
right there. I see
Oh
it.
yeah, I do. I sure do. God, they're all over the wall. Oh, bro, I'm about to go grab the net. Yeah. Shoot. We might be
Sorry.
I'd be trying a little something, something.
Oh. Yeah.
Man, Gary's over here pulling them up
I
without
got,
me, bro.
oh, I got a female on here. I don't know what's the
Huh?
rule. They got a big one, but it's a female, and I know.
That's all right.
I
So
thought that
she's a
was-
mature female.
Yeah, you got that red on
Yeah.
the claw.
Man, Gary getting good at spotting them too now. Yeah, see, that's a mature female. She got the dome, the,
Oh, okay.
the
It's not-
apron. It's not a triangle.
Yeah.
The triangle ones we don't want to take, so they
And
can
then with
make
the
sure
red
they,
claw and all,
they
that's
breed.
good.
Oh, dude, that's nice. That's a nice size. Bro,
Oh, no, it's just
Nope.
a bunch of
all
them.
throwbacks, but look how many, dude.
Yeah,
I might
I know.
never crab in Lafitte again.
So right now, if they were just a 10%, launch, it would be gone.
Still way better than I've seen in a while.
Oh, nothing.
That's what I'm used to pulling up. One in a net
Like,
and
wah,
too
wah.
small. Well, let's get a number one. There we go.
There we go.
Ain't bad. Take that one.
Yeah.
Come on, slippery little sucker. Get your arm out of there. Got him.
Even if you got one per pull, I mean, we got like,
Yeah,
what,
I
6,
know.
7, whatever, nets out. Got that one right there.
One baby. God,
crazy,
hold on.
boy.
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 crabs in one.
one
No,
pull.
9. 9 crabs in one pull. Imagine if they was all keepers, we'd be out of
Yeah.
here already.
Inviting people over.
Inviting our friends and our neighbors, maybe even some enemies, because we ain't got enough mouths. Nope. Still a pretty sight to see.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, is that a?
Yeah,
that's
see,
a
you see how it's a
9.
triangle?
Yeah.
Man, that crab looked big enough until I put him in there with the other one.
Yeah, that's a hot one.
Like normally
I
that
don't think
would
we
be
got
okay.
anything
It's a
here.
good gumbo crab. Whoa, Gary, whoa! Gary trying to go
I was
swimming.
trying to use that
Said,
ladder.
No swimming. Make sure that ladder tests it out. Oh, there we go. That's a female there. That's a mature one, I bet. Yep. There we go. Yeah, boy. Come here, y'all. Where y'all going? Where y'all going? Let me help y'all out. Cause y'all seem to struggle to get over this little lip here.
The struggle real.
Man, I tell you what. That's worth all the running around we did to get here.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, since we already out here, we're gonna try something else. Since our nets can only get right here, I am gonna tie a fish on there, and we're gonna chunk it out right there in the middle where nobody's crabbing. See if the big ones are sitting out there. What you think about that, Gary?
Good idea. I wouldn't have thought of it.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? We trying, huh? And that fish is gonna float. Got to
Yeah,
cut
that's
his
what I
gut
was
open.
thinking. Yeah.
That's what you mostly catch in tuber. Hey, that's a crab.
There you go. Just had to cut the gut that oh, what's happening? Oh, we good.
Oh, Watch that
Almost
rock.
died. Almost died. Nah. Bunch of them though.
Yeah.
Look, come on, dude. They almost ate through that catfish already. Man, what you doing?
Yeah, nice one over there.
That net's not long enough, huh?
Is it like, well, and it's hard to tell when I dug over there, I hit the ground hard. So then I didn't want to push too far down, and then now I'm not hitting the ground at all. And so, first time. I don't want to chase those small ones.
Yeah, they got small one on there. They're all over the place. God, I wonder how many crabs they got in here.
2-3 dozen.
A couple of few.
Couple few.
Here's another example. Just like the last video when people just wasted a bunch of hardheads. They just throwing croakers right here.
Oh, it must be a board. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's probably a board.
The
right
board
there.
that I was
That's what they
hitting.
doing. They sitting on that board. That's
Yep.
what it is.
Okay, okay.
Interesting.
Thought I was hitting the ground. Well, is that a decent size? It's coming this way. On the other side, that.
Hard to tell. That one. It might be. There you go. You got it. You got it. What she look like?
No.
Look, yeah. She look bigger in the water.
Yeah.
Oh, it's heavy. Is she? Is she? Is she? Nope, she is not. She's gonna be a big crab when she does shed. Nope. Might have to redo the bait on that soon. Ooh, let's get the net. Let me see if we got one on the one out there in the middle. In the middle. Is that a song? I don't know. Oh, yep. It's on there. It's heavy. Definitely not as efficient because you're probably only getting like one crab at a time. No, 2 crabs at a time, but not really big enough. But it's something different. Oh, almost lost the whole spool. Y'all seen that? Probably shouldn't have it like that. I'll tell you what. Let me go ahead and cut this off and tie it so we don't lose a whole spool, because that's going to end up happening.
Another good idea.
Every now and then, bro. Every now and then I get a few. Oh, that's heavy. Yep, that's a keep a female. Grab this one. Grab her. Come here. There you go. Oh, we lost our bait. Ooh, another
yeah,
big
that's a good
female.
one.
Cool, look at the size of that one. That's a big old girl there. Come here, you. I know you done had babies already. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Any bigger, it'll only take one to fill you up. Come on, drop it. Drop it. Look at that, dude. That's a beautiful thing. God, we should be counting how many we pull up just to see. There's got to be hundreds already.
Yeah, I was like, we probably picked up 100.
That's insane. Oh, that was another one. That
It's
would've
always
kept-
the big one that gets out quick. That's why he's so big.
That's how they got so big.
Yeah.
They ain't stupid. The bait done come off again. Shoot, that's what's gonna end our crabbing, is when we run out of bait. I mean, they going to town on that. Look at that. Tell you what, though, all them dead croakers that's wasted right there,
Yeah.
we might just stick them through the eyes, get a clump of them, keep on crabbing, baby. Just keep on crabbing. Ooh, that one might keep. Oh, that's heavy. But,
That one, huh?
nope. All right. It's a couple of few on that run. Ain't too bad. Now for those, let's see, if y'all new to the channel and I haven't showed y'all, see how she's got that apron on her right there? That means she's already shed and she's already had a baby. She already laid eggs. And then I'll show y'all one that that is still immature female, hadn't had the eggs. It's legal to keep those as a recreational fisherman, but as a commercial fisherman, they have to throw it back. Me personally, for one, they're kind of small, and two, they ain't had no babies yet, so I like to throw them back so that we keep these crab populations growing. That's a big one. Gary over here pulling up nets without me turning the camera on. So y'all missed a good pull. Y'all missed the big one that got away. The biggest one we ever seen ever. It was bigger than the net. Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
That's one.
And it felt light.
You want me to get that,
I need to
baby?
get the tongs. Come on, bro. What you doing,
No, I
Gary?
didn't know.
What you
I was
doing,
waiting.
Gary?
I was trying to figure out what you was doing. I was waiting on the basket, a tong.
Both of us are waiting on each other. We don't know what's going on. We could sit there all day trying to figure out what each other's doing. Ooh.
Looks like we got something.
I might be able to pick something out of there. This one for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Not that one.
Yeah, that one for sure.
Honestly, we've been getting so many big ones, dude. I just throw them back.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, that's a nice one.
Lift it up, yeah. Oh, look, we got a little croaker stuck in the net. Come here, you. She's spitting at me.
Wait, Cam. You ain't got no net. You catch something, you ain't got no net.
Well, she is all tangled up in there. Yep.
Nah.
Almost time to change that bait.
Yeah. I mean, I feel.
Nah, there was still crabs on there. Let it go. They'll get it to the end. They'll pick it clean. There we go.
Oh, yep.
There we go. That's
Yeah,
two. That's it,
Maybe.
bro.
Tripping. No,
Oh,
no.
never mind. Put it down. Put it down. How did it fit through there? There must be a hole in it, huh? That was a big crab to be sliding through that net.
Right.
No, I don't see them.
I don't see a hole.
I mean, besides the hole that is supposed to be in there, a bunch of
Right. I don't see no holes in this net.
Look, I mean, that's 4 nice crab. 5. 5
Yeah,
nice
that's
crab.
a
I
good
could do
pull.
that. I
That's
could
a
do
good
that.
pull.
I could live with that. Like I said, that's way more better than I've been experiencing in a while. I'll tell you what, we're going to start picking through some of these because this guy can go back. Oh, I didn't know we had more. That's another big
Yeah,
female.
that's a nice one. Yeah, that was a good pull. One.
Oh, that's
average.
a half a dozen nice crabs in one pool.
Yeah, that's one person.
Man, I tell you what. I might be living in the wrong parish. Look at that.
That's a haul. Them some big ones in that last one, boy. That must be lunchtime for them or something. Them things, whew, that's like nice crabs. You need 4 of those.
I know. 4 of them, some potatoes and some champignons, you'll be all right. Be enough.
Yeah, that's good crabs.
You want to keep these crabs covered in the sun. I got a damp cloth like that because you want to keep them moist out of the direct sunlight. You don't want them drying out. So that's what I do that for. Keep them alive. Gulp dragon tails just to see if the crabs will eat it since we caught that one the other day on one. Might as well. While we waiting for them nets to soak, we'll try this. It's a little dragon tail. You straight up scent and taste. But as far as I know, crabs don't just go around eating plastic. I guess it don't have to look pretty because they're not gonna be eating it because of the looks. All right, let's go try that. I think he's on there. Ooh. There's something heavy on there. He's got, oh, did he let go? No, he's still on there. I think he just let go at the bottom. It's definitely heavy. Like it's definitely something on there. I told you, bro.
Yeah, a little
bitty
baby.
crab. Yeah.
You got some seaweed on them.
Look at that.
That's crazy though for a crab to grab on that.
Now, if y'all tell me that don't work, he is trying to eat it. He is eating it.
He was
Dude,
eating
don't
it.
eat it. Look at that.
Microplastics, even to the crabs.
Yeah, look at that. Sorry, y'all don't eat no crabs. Right, if that ain't a testament to the smell and taste of this.
I'm gonna buy some.
Bro. Well, I always knew, I always knew that the old gulps work, but dude, I am That is nuts. Ain't no faking that.
Mm-mm.
All right, come on, we need biggins. Need them biggins. Not gonna cut it. Oops, sorry about that. That one's gonna have a headache. What was that? He threw something or something splashed right there?
I don't know.
That
I was
is-
busy
that's
recording.
a mature female, but look how small she is. Oh yeah, let me show y'all that. Let me grab this real quick. But that right there, this is the immature female. See, she hasn't shed yet. She hadn't had eggs because she's got that little pyramid apron. So that's the difference. We throw these back. Oh, and I break my rod by stepping on them all the time. Good thing it's an ugly stick. Oh, I guess we got all the big ones on the last run. No. Can't even say nothing because there's always something on there.
Not what I wanted.
There's tons of them. Now I'm just getting greedy. I just want big ones. Normally I'd put some of those in the thing, but I mean, we already got, what, you said 18?
Yeah, about 18 and 18 large ones.
So we're gonna let the little ones go and let them grow. God, it's amazing how many crabs are just right here. That's mind-boggling, especially because they can't go nowhere. The water's flowing this way. Nope, not quite. If I was making a gumbo though, yeah, a gumbo with nothing but crabs. I think he's like locked onto the ground. Like it feels like it's snagged, but I know it's not. Oh, there he goes. I just pulled him off the ground. No, he's still holding on. Oh, I let go. He got it again. Come on. I can feel him bopping it. I don't know if he still got it or not. It feels like it. Or maybe that's all I'm doing is just bopping it.
Oh, you might
No?
have been hitting this. This ain't. This feel
Look
like
how
this-
much, look, it chewed it down even more. Look at that.
Ooh, yeah, he was eating.
All right, we know it works. I'm gonna stop that. I don't want to be feeding these crabs plastic. I'm gonna go throw that away. There we go. That looks like a big
That
female.
one?
Yep, that's a big enough female. Come here, girl. Ooh, he almost got away. He
Yep.
was trying.
That's
He
a
was
good one.
trying. Man, I need some official crab grabbers. These tongs don't work as good as the actual crab grabbers. Hey, nah. Close. I'd have kept that one on a bad day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I wonder if they don't let you swim here because
The crabs would mess you up.
yeah,
Yeah.
you come up looking like that.
Probably not the most safest.
Could
spot
dangle
to-
your feet off the side, pull up a bone.
Not the- I mean, if we were desperate for catching, you know, stick a leg out there. You know when you got a bite.
Sacrifice a foot for a dozen crabs.
No.
Yeah. That's so crazy because, dude, honestly, like
That's what I'm saying. That one's
that
questionable.
one, yeah. I mean, that one would be good enough for me for a ball for a few. And the other ones would be, some of them would be good for gumbo crabs, or stew crabs.
It's your lucky day. No, I got one good one in there.
Oh yeah. Yep. Take that. Ooh, he was sitting there
I
like he
know.
was trying to hide. He was like, maybe they won't see me.
Hey, possum.
Their visions are based on movement. Oh, come on, you. Well, that's another half a dozen already. Mess of them, but
Just under.
yep. Definitely have to refresh that bait.
Yeah.
All right, half a dozen.
When the bait actually fell off.
Man, that's so beautiful. So beautiful. Kind of make me tearing up. All right, we're seeing some stuff hopping out there, and a guy, I think I heard the gentleman say that he was catching shrimp in one of his nets because it's got small holes. So let's toss this. They done took off, so we done confiscated both sides. Or maybe this might go a little quicker because we'll catch the big ones running on both sides instead of just the one. Because of our ordeal this morning running around trying to find a place, it's late. It's already 2:15. We still gotta go get the stuff to ball them. Still gotta ball them. Still gotta eat. Gary gotta work tomorrow, so it can't be too late. And then I come to the side where the wind's blowing right at me, which is probably not the best thing. That wasn't too terrible. Hopefully there ain't no snags down there. Nope, just a couple of croaker. Give it one more toss off the bow and see. Nope. Well, now we know. Let's do this, Gary.
Old time's sake. Do you have one over there?
I don't think so. I think we moved them all to this side. To the no swimming section. Hope the crabs don't read that. Let me see. Let me see.
Okay. Yeah.
Nah, once we put them in there next to the big ones,
Right.
they'll look small. Come on, biggins. Hey, in between us. Certainly had worse days. There we go.
Yeah, that's a good
we'll
one.
take him. Take him. Oh!
You got you?
Oh, yeah, he got. Well, he almost got me.
Yeah.
Now you'd have heard some louder screaming if you God. He almost got me. That big old boy would have hurt. Oh, that's a good
That
one.
one? Yeah.
That's a good one. I'm trying to help you. Oh, almost threw it on Gary's leg.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sorry about that, Gary.
Nope. Yeah, all
Is
kinds
that
of extra
cichlid cut
bait.
open? Let's cut that cichlid open.
Yeah.
I don't know if I cut him. That might be why. Oh, no, they started
Probably
chewing
eating.
on him, but you know, let's give him a little bit of help. Try that. Get some of them Earl and them juices flowing. Like ringing a dinner bell. Ding, 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 dong. Woo, that wind's blowing. Oh, that feels good, but deception. Cool. Had a mess of them in there, but that's two we
Yeah,
can keep.
Yeah, at least one.
Oh, one. Oh no, that one's good enough. You sit tight. Come on now. Come on now. There's a look at that. There's a shrimp in here, but it's headless and look like it's been sitting in the sun for a little while. Explain that to me. Oh, what we got going on here? They still holding on to my string. Let go. Another one. Another one. What is that? We got another half a dozen? I can't get over how many crabs they got out here. People who are from here probably like, it ain't nothing. You should see when they really running. That's one. Take him. Oh, that ain't it. That's somebody else's. Nope. Well, we all tangled up here.
Yeah, they got bottles.
Tangled
of
on
water.
that string, tangled on my string. The bottle's mine. Used to fishing from them bridges. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out when it's time to go.
I apologize. I think you're gonna have some fingers.
Yeah, no,
in
that's
some
fine.
of these shots.
He's filming like Frank. Frank will be Frank will video, and like you're doing now, you're looking at me and not paying attention where the camera's pointing. He'll be good, just grass, and I'll be off on the side. You won't even see me. You hear me talking? Oh man, that must be shallow right there. I'll move that one. Let's move this. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, they got that big one.
Yeah.
One female.
Oh no, where's my tongs? Golly. That's so crazy. Come here, you.
It's like tucked in there.
Yeah. Maybe that's why people don't use crawfish nets for crabbing. He's big enough, but not big enough. You know what I mean?
No, not at this point. Not at this point.
Not today. Half of these crabs lucky they didn't find me on a bad day. That's a good
that
one. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one for sure.
Oh.
Whoa, flinging them everywhere.
No.
We didn't want that one anyway.
Yeah, that small string is definitely a little harder on the hands than the thick
Yeah.
one. Over here.
Oh, that was a bird.
Yeah.
He was over there fishing. Scared the crap out of me.
Probably the most.
That one for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, no, you don't go in. A lot of females.
Yes, a lot of females. Come here, you. Gary.
I'm trying to dodge
Gary's
the crab.
moving all over the place trying to dodge a crab.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Dude, the other day when I did that kayak crabbing one, I left the basket right outside the door outside while I was getting everything ready. And I had taken my shoes off and I was barefoot. I go to walk outside the door, one had crawled out and came this close from snatching my toe, dude. I'd have cried. Oh, there goes my fishing pole. How did that happen? What the heck? Dude, my pole just fell in the water.
How'd that happen?
I don't know, the line wasn't in the water. Oh, it was standing up
Oh, for the picture.
and the wind blew it. Oh no. Dude. All right, well, now I got a new mission. I mean, it should be straight down, I think, because the current's not strong right here. So, no swimming, so we can't, because the sign says. All right, let me go, let me think. Let me think. Oh, I think I got a boat hook in there. Let's see if I can grab it with the boat hook. Hey, boy. All right. God, that's deeper than I thought. I didn't feel nothing. Oh, man. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was right here. Boy, that's deeper than I thought it was. Like, I'm just touching bottom right there. Oh, is that something? Nope. Man. Well, that ain't it. Dang, bruh. What do I do? Oh, that was a big
Cool, that's
crab.
a nice one.
That's a big one.
Yep.
Well. Come on, man. I'm trying to get my fishing net. My fishing pole. Ain't time to be messing with you. Oh, I feel something. Well, let me go get a treble hook. Trying that. Dude, I got something that's moving. How are you gonna? I hooked a crab on a treble hook, trying to catch my rod.
I thought you was gonna say you were snagged.
Oh, no, I'm probably gonna end up getting snagged. Sorry about your claw. He'll grow back. There goes my pole,
Oh,
Gary.
man.
Oh, well, at least that one floats. The handle floats.
Oh, crap.
Oh, man. Ugh. We don't learn from mistakes.
I can't believe that.
That's just silly. What if it's right there?
That's why I was like, maybe it fell on purpose, man. I don't think it fell on purpose. There's so many rocks, you can't.
Cool. That's another big one. Ah, big dang horsefly on my leg. All right, this place is starting to.
It's time to go.
This place is starting to fight back. It's time to go. Got bugs biting, rod and reels disappearing, boat hooks falling out. Oh, there's a shrimp. So they do have shrimp rolling in here, but it's only one. Work starts early when you're fishing for a living. We done got up out here before the sun came up. Stopped, get some ice, loaded the boat down with that. And then we done made it out to the spot. We got the nets all set up. The rigging's all out. Nets in the water. And we pulling for some shrimp. How long do you pull for?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. So we're doing a 30-minute pull, and we're gonna lift them up, see what kind of goodies we got. One of the things I love about trawling and doing anything with traps or nets is you just never know. You never know what you're gonna pull up. Hopefully a whole bunch of shrimp, but there's always some kind of other critters messing around in there. But I'm your cousin Vinny, and we're down here in southeast Louisiana, just out of Lafitte, doing a little trawling with my buddy Thomas. He's a commercial fisherman, does this for a living. So I did this. What was the last time? It was like right after Ida, huh?
Yeah, 2021.
2021. We pulled up all kind of floaton that was stuck on the bottom. Have you been running into any of that?
A lot of that's got cleared out, but yeah.
So a little bit
spots.
might be a little bit more easy sailing this time. But I'll leave a link to that video down in the description if y'all want to check that out. When I didn't have a clue what was going on. I
learned a little bit.
I learned a little bit, but you know, like I said, it's been that long, so you know, I forgot all I learned.
You get this looking suit ready?
Yeah, man, I'm putting these on not because I need them, just because it makes me look like I know what I'm doing. This is how you get credit. I can't remember how I did this. I crossed them because the strap didn't come up. Actually, you know where I got these? When I bought my house, it was in the shed.
Oh, there you go.
So it was the old man's.
So what you pay, like $150,000 for those?
Yeah, man. Well, just under 100 grand.
Just under 100, right?
No. Just under 200. I'm sorry.
All right, 200.
Yeah. So I mean, I bought these and the house came with it.
Yeah, you can go.
Got me a free house when I bought these things. Yeah. Now I look like a commercial fisherman.
There you go.
Got the gator weight of cam boots keeping the feet dry, and whatever this thing is.
hot enough right now. You gotta be raining. You put one of those on. Right?
This gives me street cred in shrimp hook. Got a little mess of shrimp. Got some croakers, some little baby flounders. Let's see.
Ooh, some baby drum.
I'm gonna have to relearn how to tie that knot back because I needed that knot the other day and I couldn't remember how to do it. Come here, y'all. Where y'all going? Come here.
Yeah, that's why I put that. It's easy to grab that.
Man, you got a hole in your net. That's where all your shrimp's going.
Oh, must have busted something.
Maybe you know why some of these shrimp have red legs.
They're running. They're moving right now.
I guess that's.
They're getting pushed on. They're leaving for a front. I think they're just getting pushed on all night.
Is that blood running to their legs? Is that what does that?
Yeah. I know when they move. See the red legs.
Uh-oh, where's your little board for this one, man? So we don't lose no shrimp.
Watch this. Oh, we busted that right there.
Right in the back, right there.
Must have caught something heavy.
I have to pay attention to this because I got like 3 cast nets that need to do this too.
Oh, we just doing quick so right now, but
Do the real thing later.
yeah. 1, 2. Right. Back through. Pull through. Double it up. Like a half inch. Put a knot in it. Don't pull through.
And then bam, we back in business. Sweet. Boogie. Man, y'all little baby flounder need to go back and grow.
Trying it? You gonna tie it or what?
Yeah, let's see. I don't remember how it goes. Show me once and I'll do it.
Pull it tight. Around twice. Over. Under. Pull. Through. Pull. Through. Pull. Wanna try it next time?
Yeah. Ooh, that one's soft.
Oh, but maybe it's not pretty. You catch enough of those, man. You can fry a little pot.
I know. Woo, that's a little sticker right there. That's what you don't want to get caught with. Especially not in the fingernail.
Oh, yeah.
Some croakers, some porgies. This is one of the things I love. Of course you love catching the shrimp, because that's the plan. But I like seeing what else you can get. Pinfish. Oh, that bird just ate whatever I threw back.
What do you think birds started? What do you think birds ate on before we started shrimping
Yeah, I know.
and crabbing?
Woo! What you throwing at me? Where's your bucket of bleach? You don't do that no more?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
It's all for you. Right there.
Did you get that Vibro or whatever? Yeah, okay. I thought so.
I was almost one of the cabins, you know, almost on that list.
When was that?
It was like 16, that's 2015, 2016, 2016.
Yeah, y'all see me in them videos where I keep that bleach spray on me, y'all, because it's a real thing. My boy right here almost died from it. It was on your face?
Yeah.
Man, how you got it on your face?
I was out here, I was working, and I had like a little cut, like right here. And it just, I got in, lymph node swole up. I guess from the hands, you know. I was working a cold front. First cold front of the season.
What did it feel like when it's, how you knew something was wrong?
All my lymph nodes swole up real bad. And just pain. And the cut, this little sore started getting bigger.
That's crazy.
And I went to the hospital. One doctor was like, oh, it's shingles in the eye.
Shingles in the eye?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's a thing.
they used to catch jackfish all the way up here. There used to be Jackfish Point right here. Like if you look on an old map, right here is Jackfish Point. But this whole box of land is gone. See where that pylon is right up there? There's rocks around the pylon, and the land used to come from here all the way to that pylon and then go in there. It used to be like a little... And that's just in like the last 10 years.
I know. You can go on Google Earth and go back in time and see how it changes, man. It'll break your heart.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just Ida did a number on it.
So if you do some reading on like Manila and stuff like that, I think Betsy put Manila out of commission, and the last of the old timers lived there. And that's like when the Manila finally was gone after Betsy. Manila Village.
And where was that at?
That was right when you come out the channel, right when you hit the lake, that first little piece of land that's along the channel, that Manila used to be right out there. That was the first Filipinos that came here on a Spanish ship.
Okay.
They settled down there. A lot of the people in Lafitte could trace their ancestry there.
Okay.
But I mean, Lafitte's in the same predicament. So you think 70 years ago, I'm trying to think 50s because we all messed up with our math, but it's like 25 now, so 75 years ago.
I know, it still feels like it's 2000.
Yeah. It's like, so 75 years ago, that last generation died out there. I knew people in Lafitte that they grew up on these islands and stuff like that, and their uncles and everything like that. I think old man Manuel, he used to have a mechanic shop. He grew up out here, and his uncle had like a 57 Chevy on Clark's. He used to drive it on Clark's on a little island out here. So you think in like the 50s, like they had that kind of stuff out here.
Wow.
You should look at Lafitte. Just look at pictures of Lafitte when in the 50s with the oil field and everything, Coast Guard stations. But they all pulled out. They all know what the writings on the map. That's why everybody's leaving Lafitte now. It's disappearing. Can't afford the insurance rates.
That's great. Yeah, well, I can't afford the insurance.
How you surviving with that?
Barely. I mean, dude, I went from when I bought the house, it was $2,500 a year for the insurance. Now it's 11.
11,000, right?
11,000. The jellyfish, goodness gracious.
That water went low, and then that water came up hard yesterday. So, that's why everybody's, I was wondering why everybody's in the Wrigley's. That's why everybody's in the Wrigley's. Just this one, just because that's bunched up. Yeah, make sure you get the net on the inside of that.
Pull it tight. We're gonna wrap it around, and
then through, and then you gotta pull that one. This is what ties it.
Oh, and that tightens it?
Yeah, tighten this one.
Ah.
And then pull it through, and you gotta pull this one.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's I think you just jumped it.
Messing it up already.
That's alright. Something just went. Something pulled on the inside. There we go. Alright, so pull it through.
Yeah.
And then whenever you put this through, you pull the next one.
I got you.
So like I put that through.
Yeah.
Put this one through, let it go. Pull this one.
Got it. I'll mess it up again, and we'll figure it out by the time we leave. And I think I'm gonna keep them pogie.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna chum the water with. I'm gonna chum the water Friday with that. Oh, look at that! what is that? That ribbon fish or something? What they call that?
Silver eel.
Silver eel, huh?
I don't know the technical name.
It's definitely, I mean, that looks like silver. I mean, it looks exactly like silver. That's wild.
You keeping all fish or what?
Nah, just a pokey
Gotcha.
for now. If we catch some big mullet or something, I'll keep them.
Gotcha.
Gonna catch them sharks, I'm gonna chum the water. I'm gonna grind this up, chum the water with it. Y'all gonna have to go to that Louisiana Life channel to see that video when we do it. Them pogies are oily fish. Them sharks are gonna go crazy over that. Ow! And the little suckers hurt.
You gotta be fast.
You gotta be quicker than that. Yeah, I'd much rather get pinched by a crab than stuck by one of these, though.
Just this, when was it? May. I was crabbing. One just like, I had it in a crab and I was gonna shake it out on the side of the boat. It just like hit the side of the boat and just like tipped over and just went right through my foot. It was through and through my big toe.
Oh man, that's some pain too. That venom that's in them spines, man. Oh my
Well, I had to rip it out.
Yeah, and it's barbed. That pin's a barb, so it just cuts your flesh when you pull.
Yeah. I put a little bleach water on it.
Back to work.
Back to work. Finished what I wanted to finish and then went home. I didn't finish that much.
Yeah, I got stuck pretty good with one of them, man. That ain't no fun. So when you sell these to the dock, they give different prices for different sizes per pound?
Yeah. So they weigh up a pound, they count them out, or they weigh up 2 pounds and they count them out.
What happens when you get a big mixed bag? Like, I mean, is it usually...
It's just gonna mess up your count.
Okay.
Like, so if I have like pretty decent sized shrimp right here. Let's say we go somewhere else and I catch smaller shrimp and I dump it in here. It's mixed shrimp.
So you're gonna try and keep them separated? Like
If they're really bad, I'll keep them separated. If they're about the same, I'll keep them together.
Yeah, these aren't bad shrimp at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because these are probably, this is like $1.55 a pound right here.
Okay.
And then if I go catch like 40, 50 somewhere, that's $1.05.
Like if you catch a bunch of those.
Yeah.
What size that is, you think?
Oh, that's probably 60, 70.
Yeah.
Then it's got a few of those mixed in there. You got 31 35s, 26 30s, 21 25s, 36 40s, and then after that, the smaller shrimp, you get 40 50s, 50 60s.
Okay. And if you're not familiar with what he's talking about that's how many shrimp it takes to make a pound. Between those two numbers, it's in between that and that is what it takes to make a pound, and that's how they measure shrimp and price it out. So the smaller the number, the bigger the shrimp. And if you try and sell it with a bunch of trash in there, they deduct that too. You get penalized for that.
You get dirty, yeah. If you sell dirty shrimp, you can get, I think they knock off like 10 cents or something.
Ooh, there you go. That's a pretty shrimp there.
Yeah.
So that's the routine. We dump the shrimp in the box, you pick through it, throw out in the trash, keep the shrimp. And the whole meanwhile that's going on, you got the nets dragging. So every so often you pull the nets, you dump the nets, put the nets back. It's a constant motion.
Extra flavor on that sandwich right now.
No, leave it to me to pull out my sandwich when the work's supposed to be happening. I'm taking a lunch break.
I know meaning of peanut butter and jelly.
Another one of them things.
Yeah. Or it's a little salty this way.
Man, you know what I noticed? Oh, I got my sunglasses. That's what I noticed. That's a nice crab. I noticed we didn't stop and get fuel this morning.
I fueled up yesterday.
Oh, okay. Want to make sure I didn't have to swim back.
Yeah.
How much fuel you burn on the trip?
Just depending on how way I go. Like today, we coming a little further out. I'm pushing a little hard. I might burn a little bit more. Anywhere from 16 to 30 gallons.
Wow. So it really sucks if you don't catch anything.
Oh yeah.
Paying to work.
Well, it's gonna cost you about $70 to come out.
Well, the good thing with shrimp, as opposed to crabs, is you don't have to buy bait.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because crabbing's gonna cost you like $380 to come out. $400.
Damn.
All depending on how much. Let's see how much bait you saw them with this morning.
Shoot. He had at least looked like 12 flats.
So $36 a flat the heads and $40 for the pokey, or $32 for the heads and $40 for the pokey. So you're probably 500 in. So crabbing, you gotta make $600 before you start making money.
Right.
And then you're working with somebody, so you gotta make.
You gotta pay them. Yeah, sometimes that's what people don't understand. Sometimes when it's good, it's good.
Yeah. Well, I
You
don't.
can make some money, but man, when it's bad, it costs you money to go out.
And then some of them guys that running like a 3-man crew, and you got a lot of traps, man. It's just when they miss, they miss.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta think, if they bring it out like 15, 20 flats of bait, and you got 3 people on the boat. Yeah, when you're making money, you're making money. But when you miss,
And then with the market,
yeah,
you know,
the market fluctuates bad.
yeah, like sometimes you for the same amount of crab or the same amount of shrimp. That's why y'all do me a favor, no matter where you live in the country, try and buy American shrimp. Stay away from the shrimp from India and Chinese. China, I guess, sends a lot over.
So it looks probably about 70. We're going about 70 pounds an hour right now. What we catching?
How much?
70. I got about 55, 60 pounds in that, and then this is probably about 15, 10. So we're getting about 70 pounds an hour right now.
70
So I paid for the gas.
Hey, there we go.
Gas paid for.
We almost making money.
We got lunch meat. I did that oil change yesterday, so that was,
Oh, so we're still not making money yet.
New filter, new oil. Time off.
Maybe another hour we'll be making money. It's best if you don't think about that.
So it just comes down to how much time you're willing to spend out here.
That's it.
Got that one this time.
I'm gonna try. See already.
Over.
Oh, there we go.
On there. I grab that loop.
Right?
And then, yep, loop. And pull that one.
Why it don't work
This
for
new
me?
soft pulls. Let's see. Let's see what you get. Oh, I think you cross them too much. So you want to leave it on the same side. So like,
Okay.
you cross this over here, so I think it's like friction. So you want to leave it on that side.
Alright.
And there you go.
Oh.
I didn't pull it through yet. Oh, you trying to undo it?
No, I'm trying to undo it, yeah. What I did.
You don't, and you got to pull one at a time when you undo it. Just
Yeah.
over, under, through.
Like that, right?
All right, and then leave that on this side. Yeah. There you go. Leave that on this side. Yep.
Alright.
There you go.
Is it?
I think that was you was crossing them bottom ropes.
Gotcha.
And then we'll do one more time for good measure.
There we go.
He was creating friction.
That's what I do. I create friction. So that's a croaker, y'all. That's it looks like a little baby redfish. It's in the same family as a redfish. It's a drone. Yeah, the old folks say they used to catch a bunch of them big bull croaker, but
Yeah, good eating.
yeah, well, they are good eating. I've eaten, I catch them about that big and eat them. That's some good tasting fish. That's your pinfish right here. That makes good bait. Even though I never use it for bait. That's a crab. It's a sail cat. Look how long that suckers look, huh?
That full moon, all them little crabs still a little soft.
They shouldn't. Do you rinse them off even when there's no jellyfish, or is just?
I mean, they had a little bit of jelly.
But I mean, is that why you're rinsing it, just for
Yeah,
jellies?
Jelly.
Good thing that's not the jellyfish that sting.
We'd have to be a little further south for them 4 eyes.
You ever run into them?
Crabbing. Or if we go to St. Denis, I'll probably catch a few.
Too bad you can't eat jellyfish.
Yeah, I know.
Put that on a cracker.
I mean, you tried it? It might be.
Yeah, you might. I'm not gonna be the first one though.
Think about that. You can come out here and catch jellyfish, put it in a can, sell canned jellyfish.
That's right.
Natural remedy.
Watch that be the cure to cancer, and nobody ever knew. Whoa, we hit something.
A little tall. Probably a little.
Ain't gonna lie, that made me fuck her a little bit.
Just call it a little pound of mud or something.
Maybe we just hit a big ball of shrimp. I'll pull it
There
up,
you
get
go.
20 pounds of shrimp in there. It could happen.
I said we wasn't going to catch flotons, but I mean, we push it up in the shallow now where a lot of big boats don't push and grind out.
If I wouldn't have asked the question,
Yeah.
it probably would have never happened. Well, there's your problem. That's a stump. That's a whole daggone tree you got going on there, cuz. Oh, it is a tree. Look at it. God dang. Man, that'd be a good decoration for the house. Hey, y'all come grab this log while y'all flying around doing nothing. Sure. That's a ball there, cuz.
That's because of that stump.
A ball of mud.
That's because of that stump.
Well,
Get a little dirty sometime.
yeah. You got a piece of stick stuck in this one too,
Yeah.
and a bunch of shrimp sliding down the backside.
Let's see.
Oh,
There you go. Is that big enough for you?
yeah, I think you got it. That's crazy. There it goes. That wasn't so bad.
They roll off pretty easy.
I say that like I helped, like I did something.
Let's see.
Ooh, that's nasty. Oh, yeah, we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Throw them over. We're gonna drag them for a second and see if I get that mud out.
Yeah, that's some mud. Got some shells.
Oh yeah, that tree drunk us down, bro. We called for that tree.
Got some muds.
I told you we were gonna clean out this area. Oh wait. I thought Benny was on my time.
No, man. No, man, I'm a little slow. I still gotta sit here and remember how this goes. All right, this way, then this way. I got it now, though.
Yeah, I think that's a big problem. You're just crossing the rope at the bottom. And so it was like, oh, we're just gonna... One little tree, man, just drag you all down.
Yeah.
That's what you call hitting the bottom too hard.
Woo.
I'm fishing light over here, you fishing hard over there.
Yeah, look at that. Another marsh turd.
But look, even fishing light. I mean, this is probably maybe from the log too. That log was pretty big.
A lot of that comes from the Hurricane Ida. That's float-on.
Oh yeah, that's still Ida.
That's roots from the marsh that floated off and then died off and then sunk to the bottom.
How your shrimp get so dirty?
Huh?
How your shrimp get so dirty? Look at mine, clean.
I don't know. Mine like to play in the mud. There you go. Clean as a whistle.
There you go.
Ooh, oyster fish.
Yep.
Don't want to get your finger caught in that. Ooh, man, he's slick, huh? Look at that, y'all. That's what we call an oyster fish. I don't know if that's the proper name for it, but that mouth will hurt you. Look at them teeth, huh?
He might be a little too little to hurt. You can find him.
I don't want to find out. That's a crazy looking fish, though, huh? Do you know any other name for these, or you just call them oyster fish?
Oyster fish. You know that's not the technical name.
No, I'm sure there's like 18 different names for it. All right, buddy. That's a shad right there. I don't know if y'all know the difference. Look at this. So this is what's crazy. This is a freshwater shad, and that is a saltwater pogie. Look very similar, but that's two different species. But with this brackish water like that, you get a little bit of both. You can tell a difference because of that blunt nose right there. That's the biggest way I could tell a difference. You get that rounded blunt nose. These are like really sharp and kind of pointy, almost like a blade. It's got that scary looking mouth. And this dude, if I can get his mouth open, see it's more rounded. As where this one is like a slot, I guess you could say. I don't know. But that's a freshwater and a saltwater species right there. So when you plan on, when you come out here, you just get up early and go, or you fish the tides?
I'll get up early and go.
Just work with what you got?
You can fish the tides by deciding where you start at.
Okay.
So the tides always follow different spots, different times. So like I knew the tide was gonna be coming in Lafitte and just about to start to fall, and I know it needed to fall a little bit before I caught over there.
Right.
So I came out this way because I know we got big shrimp like out in the bay just sitting out here. Pushed this for a little while. It's falling in Lafitte now. It's been falling for like 3 hours, 4 hours. By the time I go to Lafitte, it's supposed to fall all the way to like 4 o'clock this evening.
Okay.
So go over there about 11 noon. It should have fell down enough that drove
Out the marsh?
shrimp. Yeah. Unless they got another boat there. If another boat was there, then they made it.
They already took it, yeah. This right here, folks, is what they call a tickle chain. What that does, that once it hits on the bottom like that, it's gonna run on the bottom and kick up any shrimp that'll hug in the bottom like that. So when they jump up, they flush back into that net. In case you was wondering what that was, that's what it is.
They're gonna tickle them shrimp up.
Huh?
Tickle them shrimp up.
Yep, tickling them. Tickles the shrimp, nothing tickles me more than a net full of shrimp.
Yeah. See if you can hook that rope, the caulk line. Just pull it off the bullet.
It did what, who?
The front rope?
This one?
No, the other one.
This one?
Yep, pull it to you. There you go.
Hey, look, I did something.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
It was just hooked to the bullet. Now we're gonna start trying to push our little bias. Any little body all the way home.
All the way home. So how you usually do it? You just work until you get enough shrimp, or you work until a certain time, or?
Work it until the tide quits, so I gotta go in and sell. There's a couple of things. So that boat that was pushing with us when we was in that little boat, the diesel that was pushing on the side of us earlier, that one push I made, he made 1, 2, 3.
Right.
So they're out pushing me, which right now the water's hot, them shrimp swimming. They got energy. So a lot of them's out jumping me, you know?
Right.
So I don't catch as much as they do. I'm not pushing as hard.
That means they swimming faster than the net's moving.
Yeah. Now, whenever the water gets cold, them shrimp will start to, they just go with the tide. They start moving out, yeah. And so after that first little chill, once that water temperature starts dropping, I start really catching. I mean, I got outboard. Like I was saying this morning to them guys, like, I don't want to push it hard, you know? Blow a motor.
Yeah, you blow your motor and you're out of commission. And you really got to work for free for a while before you start making money.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at your canopy thing, and I see like 2 little pinholes in it, right? And the sun's shining through it. I can't see it now. Right there. There's 2 little, tiny pinholes.
Yeah.
Right there.
I see a little.
And it reminds me of when I was little, in my grandparents' house, they had that glitter on the ceiling. I don't know if you ever seen that. The glitter and the paint on the ceiling. And when I was little, I could have sworn that was holes through the ceiling, and I couldn't figure it out because it didn't make sense, but I thought that was daylight coming through the ceiling, but why was it still shining at night? Dude, I was like...
Well, you little kid trying to figure out the world.
I'm like 5 years old, 6 years old, but man, I can vividly remember wondering how that worked, because then I'm like, there's the ceiling, but what about the roof? And then it's nighttime, how come the daylight's still shining through?
Grab the caulk line.
Grab the who?
The caulk line, that rope.
Yeah, like I know what a caulk.
It's the floating line. It's the line that's on top.
This one?
No, the next one.
This one?
Yeah. Now pull it around the bullet on top. Like go back behind it.
Like this?
Yep. And look, hold on to that while you climb up.
Hold on to this while I climb up. Wait, let me take off these bibs. I feel like I'm gonna sink if I fall out with these things.
You're only gonna be in a foot of water.
You can drown in a foot of water. Actually, those things probably gonna make me fall. All right, let's see. How in the sand? Oh, okay.
Now grab the net as far up as you can.
Well, let me wrap around like you got. All right.
And just look, pull from out there.
Pull the whole thing in like that?
Yep. Tight. From the outside. We're just trying to tie up our webbing.
I feel like I should be on dirty jobs.
Well, you gotta showcase it all.
All right. Like that?
All right, now that rope that's on that top,
This?
the other one.
This?
No, the other one.
There's another one? Oh, this one.
Yeah, that one.
I didn't see that one. All right.
It might be hooked back here a little bit. You might have to undo it. I think it's pulled through with that other rope.
I'll tell you what. I'm kind of squishing my jewels and it doesn't feel that great.
You gotta put that foot flat. That's why. Letting that foot hang. There you go. Now put that one around. Yeah, through all of that, put that around the net. And then suck up that net all the way to the top of that rope. Keep going, a little higher. And just half inch it right there.
Right here?
Yep.
Wait.
Double
Half
wrap it and pull through. Hold your hand right there.
Well, I know how to clove hitch.
I call that a double hitch. What you said, clove hitch?
That's a clove hitch, yeah.
All right. There you go.
That's good?
Yep. That keeps it out the way.
I learned that in fireman school. That's it?
That's a closed hitch?
Clove hitch, yeah.
All right. I don't know. I thought it was a double hitch. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I guess technically, because it's two half hitches,
Yeah.
essentially. Well, half hitch and then like a reverse. I don't know.
That's not one of those things, those different names, man.
I just look like I know what I'm doing.
I believe you. You got them technical names.
That's it?
Hey, I mean, you
Now
good.
what do I do?
Do the whole sign. All right, we're gonna flip this in. And you're gonna pull up the tickler. Look, that was a full tone I dropped too.
There you go.
And
The clip, huh?
yeah,
Clip of the tickler.
yeah, pull it as tight as you can.
Clip of the tickler. All right.
All right, I'm gonna get the frames in position. We're gonna flip them back. You know, a little boat, you gotta be all careful on your angles and how you flip and stuff, so you don't.
Flippy boat.
Yeah. There was one time, this guy Felix, he saw me because I was shrimping around him, and he got a big boat, but I always shrimped in the back of DuPont back there. And I was like this, and I had just finished. I picked up my safe rope, came off. The whole frame went forward like that in the front of the boat,
Ooh.
and I was like. He said I must have been scared because he said
Fuck a factor?
he saw the whole back of the white boat. He said I must have been scared. Pull your net in. Just kind of tuck it in. And take your guidelines off the pad eye.
All right.
Just walk it back.
Walk it back. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Do 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 do. Man, easy.
There you go.
Now what do I do with this one?
I just double wrap it right here. Come around. I keep my frames right back because they're so big for this little boat. We don't want a gust of wind to blow me over if I was crossing something. You know?
Yeah, that would suck. Especially when I'm in the boat with you.
Yeah.
All right, once you finish scooping up all the shrimp from the bayou, it's time to trade it in for some currency, some cold hard cash. Hey, $4. Down here in Louisiana, blue crabs ain't just good eating. They're a big part of our culture. They fuel one of Louisiana's largest seafood industries. We're talking millions of pounds a year, and they're tougher than they look. Born in salt water, raised in the marsh, and always ready to grab hold of you if you ain't careful. Ow, that one got me. All right, well. Calanectus sapidus. I don't know if that, I have no idea if that's how you actually pronounce it, but in Latin that means savory, beautiful swimmer. And boy, is that what they are, and that's what we're gonna be trying to catch today. Couple different ways. We got the crab nets, also got some string for some crab lines, and I just realized that I didn't bring any bait, but it's a good thing. My neighbor brother has these crab traps out already. So they got a few crabs in there. We'll start off with that. I got a cast net. We'll have to try and get some bait. Hopefully we can get some shrimp, maybe get some fish along with that. Well, let's jump right into it so we can get this going. And I looked up some fun facts about crabs that I'm gonna share with y'all. Not that it's necessary to know those things to catch them, but I found it interesting. So I figured I'd give that a share. Let's see what we got in here. Woo, nice big ones. Oh, he's got some rust on them. Oh man, that's good enough to grill right there. Let me get that basket. Oh, look at that. Look at the size of them dudes, huh? And they got what they call rust on them, which means they probably got a lot of meat. Because what happens is these crabs, once they get to a certain size, in order for them to grow, they gotta shed them shells. Because them shells are hard and they don't grow. So they shed them shells and they'll be soft and they'll kind of puff up and grow a little bit. And then them shells will eventually harden. And then they'll do it again to grow some more. So when they first shed, them brand new shells are gonna be white, white, white. And what happens is when they had it a little while, ooh, get out of there. Come on, get, there we go. Once they've had it for a little while, they start getting what they call rust. Not really sure what that is. It's probably just like some kind of algae or something growing on it or whatnot. But that is a good indication that they might have some meat on them. Where's my crab grabbers? Because I really want to reach in there with them big boys with my bare hands. Not like bare hands, but bare hands. Because if I had bare hands, it probably wouldn't hurt if I grabbed them, because it'd be like a bear. Anyway, woo, thank goodness I had the grabbers in the Jeep. So if you want to know more about how these crabs shed and how we get soft shell crabs to eat those, I'm gonna leave that video down in the comments. I might leave a pinned comment too, but down in the description. I went to Mr. Rich's place, and that's what he does for a living. Is he sheds them crabs. He gets them when they're about to start shedding from the commercial fishermen. Then he's got them in tanks, does a whole thing, pulls them as soon as they shed their shells, because you got to get them quick, because them shells don't take long to start hardening. But that's what we call rust. If you see that orangey stuff like that, again, I'm not sure what that is. It ain't coming off, but it's just as the shell gets older, it gets that, and that lets you know. Probably got a lot of meat in this dude. He's heavy. I think that's gonna be a good one. All right, and then we're gonna dig through here, because I know I seen a little female. Yep, and there we go. I know a lot of y'all seen this before, and I've explained this before, but we might have some newcomers. Welcome to the channel. But that is a virgin female, a not sexually mature female. If you can see her little doodad right there, that's what they call a V navel. See, it's got like a V shape, little pyramid if you turn it this way. But that tells you that she has not mated, she's not breed, so she is not giving any eggs yet. So I like to throw her back so she'll go make some babies before she gets taken out of the rotation. And we'll see, the rest of these look like males. I probably could have showed y'all the difference, but all of these crabs look good, man. Look at that. That one's got a little color to it. That one's got a little color to it. So none of these are freshly shed, so they might have some good meat in it. All right, where we at? Let's get another one out of there. Where this one's at? Oh. Ooh, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this one. That one looks, oh, that's gonna be a female right there. Let me, that one might be a mature female, so I might be able to show y'all that. Let's get this out the way, get this out the way right here. There we go. Just like that, we got 10 crabs, almost a dozen. And that's just in 2 nets. Now, I know some of y'all fussed at me last time I came crabbing out here, and I actually appreciate it, because y'all was like, why you not rebaiting the traps for that man? I offered to do that. He said he's got enough crabs, been eating that for the last couple of days, so he didn't need me to rebait him and get the crabs. He was just nice enough to let me come run these. But let's see what we got up in here. This right here is a female. This is a mature female right there. So if you look at that, now you can see the difference. That is what they call an apron. She got that apron right there. See how it's rounded? Oh, I guess y'all can't see that if it's not on the camera. But there you go. That's what they call the apron. It's a little dome shape instead of that V shape. And all the females have what they call lipstick or fingernail polish. That red claws on the edges right there. That's how you can easily tell it's a female. And the males, come on, buddy. The males, that's what their under appendage looks like. Right there. And their claws are blue. See how blue their claws are? They don't have none of that bright red on them. The inside, real blue. There's them. I can taste them now. You know, I thought about, I was thinking about grilling these crabs. The big ones, put them on the grill, but I don't know, looking at all of them, I might have to ball them up. I ain't sure yet. Might have to grill some and ball some. Let's get this third trap out of the way. Ooh, I think there's 2 traps right here. Let's see. Anything on this one? Nope, that's just a rope. What this is? Ooh, that feels heavy. Tree crabs in this one. Can y'all see that? Got 1, 2, 3. That's a big male right there. That one's gonna work. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. There we go. Toss that back out. Uh-oh, there's only 2. We're getting less and less, fewer and few. But it ain't like, technically we got enough crabs already. But we get enough of these, might invite a friend. Well, look at that, I'm about to show y'all that right now. That's a good thing I can show y'all. Ooh. Shirt got a little dirty already. Let me show y'all this. This is interesting. Where'd it go? Oh, there he is. So this is what happens. So if a crab loses his claw or its leg or any of its appendages like that, it'll grow back. I wish we could do that. But if you look right here, this is, ooh, hold on. Obviously, this is his claw right there. But he lost his other claw, as you can see. But if you look close, it's growing back right there. You can see that little claw right there. I'm gonna try and pull it out a little bit. Well, I don't know why I'm trying to be careful with it. He's gonna get eaten anyway, but let me try and pull it. Anyway, oh, I can't get it to stretch out, but there it is. That's his claw right there. It's real soft. I mean, you can see how I'm flopping it. It's just real soft like that. And what'll happen is once he gets to the point where he can shed all his shell, that'll harden up and he'll have his other claw after he sheds. He's got another leg right here doing the same thing. It's real soft. You know that? He about to grow his other leg back. Well, he would if he wasn't about to go in my belly. Oh, come on, drop it. That's some full crabs. That's some fat crabs. I'll go ahead and slap this on for a second, give y'all a first person view. Maybe y'all be able to see a little better for some of that. So crabs, like a lot of species around here, depend on both saltwater and freshwater to do their life cycle. So the females will go out 100 miles, up to 100 miles offshore to lay their eggs and to make them babies. And then they'll come inshore into the brackish water and even freshwater marshes to grow. And then once the females get big enough, they head on back out, do the same thing. They can carry up to what, 2 million eggs at one time. That's a lot of babies. And that's why you probably won't find too many big old females this far up, because I'm in Lafitte and this is all brackish water right here. Of course, the more land we lose, the more that salt water wants to come in, and that might end up happening. But that's why it's important that we do something about our land loss in these estuaries, because it's not just land for us and storm protection, but it's also because of most of the animals in this ecosystem require salt, fresh, and brackish water for their life cycle. Just like the shrimp. Them shrimp go out to that salty water to do their spawning, and then they come on in, and then in these brackish water marshes is where they start to grow and get fat and then move back out to do the same thing. Redfish depend on those estuaries as well. Well, there's a lot of them other things. So it ain't just us being like, hey, you know, we want some protection, we want to live near the coast. No, man. These dudes depend on it too. So we got to do something, especially if we want to keep eating them, because I want to keep eating them. All right, let's get on down here and see what we got in this. Ooh, big old female now. It's not a bad size female. One little one, 2 little ones. I said that's a female. That might not be a female. No, that's just a big male. That one right there don't have what they call rust. So he's probably hasn't shed that long ago. Let's see if I can get him. Come on out there. That's the one. Yep. Oh, I ain't gonna be able to grab him now. Grab us over there. Come here, you. We can throw you back anyway. You kind of small. We got plenty enough. We don't need you. You making me second guess it? Yeah, you better. That didn't work. Yeah, I'm not gonna reach in there. I'll show y'all that in a minute. Whoo! What we got going on here? 1, 2, 3. I think we got. Oh no! Almost lost brother strap. Come here, you. I done messed up now. Oh, all right, we got it. Whew. I'm gonna ruin the whole daggone thing. Another 4 of them. Not bad at all. Yeah, we're gonna have to strike up the balling pot. I do believe. Cool, that's a little bitty, tiny female there. No male. Well, I'm not very good at oh, there he goes. All right, well, goodbye. Get on out of here. Man, all of these are nice size, man. That's some good stuff there. Look, there you go. There's an example. If you can see how clean that shell looks right there and how translucent some of this is. Now, the shell's hard, so it ain't been that long. I mean, it's been a little while since it shed and got back hard, but it ain't been as long as some of them other ones. See, this one is pretty good. It's starting to get some rust on him. Now it's translucent. So he's probably not going to be as fat as some of them dark ones, but he's going to have some meat on him. Good enough. And sometimes if there's just a little bit of space in between the meat and the shells, it allows some of that flavor to get soaked up in there a little bit better, I find. But I'd still rather a crab that's chock block full of meat. Oh, no, you can't go nowhere. You're the good one. You're the big boy, yeah. He's kind of light though, but what we got going on in this one? Oof. Oof. Another couple good ones. Couple of 3 good ones. Now, to grab these things without getting yourself pinched, this is pretty much the only safe place other than grabbing the claws themselves that they can't get you. Anywhere else they can get you. If you pinch them right here, they can reach underneath and grab you. Anywhere else, they're gonna get you. So right here in the back of these knuckles of these little flipper fins is where you want to grab them, right there. Either way. Some people grab them like this. You can grab them like that, but that's where you gotta grab them. Well, they'll catch you now, because if you grab him on this side, he'll reach around with that claw and get you. And they're pretty quick too, so don't be messing around. Might lose one of them phalanges you got. Crabbing's always been one of my favorite things to do out here on the water, man. My grandpa, my papa Herb, my mama's daddy, that's almost all he did when he was out on the water. Always had him crab lines running. He used to have a camp out, way out that way. These are all kind of small. I might let all of these go. Since we got so many of them, look at that. You see how they blowing them bubbles like that? What they're doing is getting that water out of their lungs, or out of their gills, or whatever you want to call it, what they got. Because they can breathe both water and air. So when you get them out of the water, they'll start excreting all of that water so that they can breathe the air, and then you put them back in the water and they'll suck it back up. And actually these ain't that bad. I'm looking at them. I'll put them in here, we'll figure it out later. But so what you don't want to do when you catch them is take them in and out the water, because then it'll kind of wear them out when they're trying to get that water in their lungs and then out of their lungs and in their lungs. Cause them a lot of stress, and they probably won't stay alive as long as you want them to, till you can get them cooked, because you don't really want to cook a dead crab. They've been dead for a long time, you know, that's never good. But then the meat kind of gets kind of mushy. So you want nice, fresh, lively crabs when you're burrowing them. El doso el crabo. Sometimes you'll pull up these crab traps depending on how long they're sitting, and you'll see an empty shell in there. And because sometimes these crabs will shed while they're in there. We ain't got none of them today. And if you catch them at the perfect time, then you got yourself a soft shell crab. And you can fry that up whole. Well, we got our mess of crabs, man. We definitely going home and burrow some of these. I do believe. Oh, look. Oh, we got a shrimp. We got a, oh, we had a shrimp. Oh no, he's in there. So look, there's the top of a shell. Now the question is, did one of these shed while they was in here, or did something eat it? Because sometimes you'll get fish in there for sure eating them crabs. Come here, Mr. Shrimp, we need you. Yeah, you I'm gonna stick you in my pocket. Yeah, you sit, get back in there. I need you as bait. Come on. Yep, we're gonna throw you on the fishing pole, see if we can't catch us a fish. I'm seeing 2 shells in there, so yeah, there's a good chance that we had crabs in here that got ate. Because I know for sure you got some sheephead around. Them sheephead like to eat them crabs. Sometimes you'll come in here and they'll have all the legs and claws picked off of them. See, look at that. I don't know. They could have shed while they was in there, but none of them look like they fresh. They fresh. Ooh, that dude got me. Ow, that one got me. All right, well, y'all sit tight. All right, that's all the traps. Let's go see if we can't catch some bait, get some nets out, maybe catch a few more. And then we definitely gonna be throwing that cast net, trying to get some more shrimp. If we catch some shrimp, we're gonna ball them up too. All right, let's see how our shrimp's making out. Yeah, he ain't exactly kicking anymore. But we're gonna throw him on this this hook under the cork. You know, I got it pretty not too deep under the cork, but it's not that deep right here. Of course, I don't know how deep it is further out there while I'm about to toss it. But there's only one way to know. There we go. Set that right there. All right, we'll sit and watch that for a little while we throw the cast net and try and catch some bait, because I'm gonna have to catch some mullet or something to put in our nets, because again, I forgot to grab the bait. It happens. A little too often with me, but it happens. Tell you what, I better move this crab trap out of the way if I'm gonna be throwing a cast net. Whatever that was, we could have caught that with a cast net. We'd have had awesome bait. Let me pull this out of the way so we don't tear up our cast net. And I'll forget, some of y'all might not be familiar with these crab traps. Let me explain that to you real fast. Those who might not be around here just never did any crabbing, but that's crab trap. All right, thanks for coming out. But that's crab trap, and this is how it's gonna sit there on the bottom. You got these throats right here on 4 different sides. Crabs looking for food, they smell that bait, they're gonna climb up in here, squeeze right through that little hole. But when they finish eating, they can't really find a way out. They're gonna run either underneath this throat trying to walk out, or they're gonna swim up. And when they swim up, they'll swim up through these throats that are in the inside, and they'll be up in this holding cage. That way, if they're in there for a long time, they gotta find 2 throats to get out to escape. Not saying that that'll never happen. If you run out of bait and it sit here too long, chances are they might find that way out. But that's how they work. You have to have, by law, you have to have these rings in here. You have to have them so that the crabs can escape the little ones. And along with other little fish or whatever that might climb in there, lets them escape through that. And then if you flip it over, this is how you put the bait in it. You open this little thing right here, throw your bait in this little tube right there. That closes it, keeps the bait in there, and then you just got to make sure when you throw it out that you throw it upside down like that, so it sits just like that. And there you have it. That's how you do that there. Might pull this one up too, just so we don't run into any issues. We're gonna throw some bait out to get started, get them things coming in. Hopefully they're around more than just that one we caught in the crab trap. We need some for the bait, and we need some for the burling pot. Or whatever we decide to do, I don't know. I might grill the crabs and grill the shrimp. Maybe both, I don't know. Might just give them away. Not all of them, but some of them. Tell you what, I'm gonna go throw some back there too. Might be some not crabs, might be some shrimp back here. Definitely time to get some more. Mullet jumping. Ooh, yeah, that's shallow. Top of the net's still at the top of the water. Bottom of the net's at the bottom. Ooh, I'm seeing shrimp jump. Ooh, we got a few. Got a few, not very big. Definitely big enough for bait. We got a poogie. Got us a little poogie. I'm gonna save that because we get enough of those. We can probably put it on the bottom of them crab nets and catch some crabs with it. Can y'all even see me? It looks like I'm super dark and the back is super bright and beautiful. I mean, that's what we got on one cast. If the camera. Can it even see that? There we go. Here, don't focus on me, focus on the shrimp. I'm trying to show the shrimp. Woo! One less. That dude jumped clean out my hands. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to them because that's at least some bait for the rod and reels. Oh, another one less. Fell right through the crack. Better do something with these before I lose them all. Oh, another one. Jeez, them. Just seen something jump right there. Let's see. Oh, I hope I didn't throw that on the crab net. Crab trap. You know what I mean? No. Yep, got a little mullet. Ooh, a little bit bigger shrimp. Oh yeah, that's a bigger shrimp. There we go. That's cooking shrimp. What else we got in here? I think we got a little trout. Not that we can do anything with that, but throw it away. By throw it away, I mean throw it back. Don't throw it away. Yeah, that's a little speckled trout. Come here, buddy. Try and grab you by your lip so I don't mess up your slime coat. Yeah, you need to go grow. Go grow some more. That mullet will be some crab bait. Yeah, there we go. That's a cooking size shrimp right there. Couple more bait shrimp. And then a couple pieces of bait we can throw in them crab nets. Get a few more of them. We'll be able to do something with that. Oh, Lord, what you doing there? Come here. Yeah, I'll throw you there. Probably put you on a rod reel real quick because shrimp might be gone on that cork right there. I didn't even look. Ain't been paying attention. Yeah, there's shrimp popping everywhere. Just not nothing big. Ooh, that's a decent one. That's another cooking one. Let's see what we got over here. Well, almost caught the dot. That ain't gonna do us no good. Ooh, they jumping everywhere up in there. Look at them. Yeah, I think we got some shrimp there, cousin. Ooh, nothing but the babies. Nothing but the babies. Quite a few though. That ain't too bad. I think we got enough bait shrimp. I think I'm gonna throw all of these back till we get some bigger ones. Then again, I say that, but I ain't got no bait in the freezer. So I might as well keep some of those for next time. Them are too small. Let me do that. Let me keep a handful for bait for a later on fishing trip. Come on, we just need at least one more mullet about that size. Get a little meat on one of them nets and we'll put a net out and see if the crabs are currently running. Ooh, we got a cooking shrimp and another pogey. Not exactly a full meal. Oh, look, another little baby speckled trout. Hold on, buddy. Look at him. Check him out. Have to be careful with him. I'm gonna try and save you, boy. Oh yeah, he popped right out of there. Okay. He good. That one's big enough to cook. Bring this cooler closer. Walking all the way over there for nothing. Hope there ain't nothing to get tangled up on this side. Oh, there we go. What we got? Ah, garfish. I mean, we could use him for bait. I don't think I'm gonna though. Spotted gar. Come here, you. Come here. Stop moving. Stop moving. I'll tell you what, man. These things are awesome. I mean, oh. He's gonna have a headache. Let's go ahead and see if there's a shrimp still on this thing or not. Oh, that ain't good. If you still got a fresh shrimp on the hook, ain't looking good for anything biting. Man, I just seen something. Oh, what the heck? Did y'all see that? Holy crap, dude. Oh, you can't make that up. Dude, if that camera wasn't rolling. Oh, bruh. If that camera wasn't rolling, I wouldn't believe it. Dude came out of nowhere as soon as that shrimp hit the water. Well, not only is that good eating, but it's also a good crab bait. So we're gonna use him for crab bait. God dog, that was insane. Alright, Bubba. Not your lucky day. God. Look at the slime. Look at the slime on that, dude. Look. My whole hand. Like, you wouldn't be able to grip nothing with that. Dang, that was insane. Can't make that up. Sometimes reality is stranger than fiction. Oh, and since I'm dipping this towel in the water to wash my hands, this would be a good time to tell you that when you're trying to keep these crabs alive, you want to keep them cool and you want to keep them damp. Because you don't want them to dry out. You don't want to, I said you didn't want to put them in and out the water like that so they don't have to keep sucking in water and spitting it out, but you do want to keep them damp and cool. So out of the sunlight, and you can place a damp towel on them. I like to just spray them with a little water every now and then. And if I don't have any shade to put them in like this, I'll take a whole towel, soak it in water, and then drop it over the top or drop it in there like that. And then that's why most people don't like to put them sail cats in their boat at all. Look at the boogers they leave. What would be called a booger cat. All right, let me go get my caniffies and chop this thing up. I'm gonna do this over here on the grass so I don't make a mess on the nice people's dock, getting all that slime and Kool-Aid that this dude's gonna leak out. Get out the old serrated. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's enough. We'll just put these 3 out. But nah, I showed y'all how the traps work. If y'all interested in these nets, it's just 2 rings with a bunch of net around it like that. They got this clip right here in the middle that I need to actually secure right there so it don't slide, because this keeps it right there in the middle so that they can't take the bait off to one side or another. And then there's a bridle right here, this little float on here, so that when it goes to the bottom of the water like that and lays on the bottom, these nets lay flat. They can come get the bait, but this will keep the bridle from laying down. And a lot of times you buy them cheap nets, which is fine if you're just going for like a one-day crabbing trip and you don't plan on doing a lot. You get the cheap ones from like Walmart or Academy or something like that. They don't have those floats on the bridle, and what'll happen is that bridle will lay down like this, and crabs will come sit on here, eat the bait, and when you go to lift it, they feel that string and they'll take off before you can get them in a net. So if you do end up getting one of those cheap nets and you're using those that don't have that cork on the bridle, you can go get you just a little float, a little cork, you know, for like catching perch or bluegill, brim, whatever you want to call them, and you just tie that to it, and that'll keep it floating under the water. That way that don't happen to you. But if you plan on doing a bunch of crabbing and doing it often, I suggest investing yourself in some nice crab nets. Actually, I'm about to go get me some nice ones, but I gotta get out to Homer to go get them, and I ain't had a chance to do that yet. I mean, these are good enough, but they got some really nice ones out there that I want to try. Let's go ahead and drop these around here. We're gonna keep them out of our spot where we're throwing the cast net, because we're gonna still do that. I sure am glad that we caught this catfish on the rod and reel and not in the cast net, because I mean, he bit it right where we was throwing the cast net, and that would have sucked trying to get him out of there. Get in there. Bop, bop, bam. That's a one. Now, crabs are pretty aggressive, man. I know most people associate them with eating stuff like this, dead fish, dead whatever. You kill it dead, you skin it, you throw the rest of the carcass in the water. Them crabs will have it ate in no time. But the crabs are pretty aggressive. They'll eat live stuff too. You go swim a little bait next to them or something like that, they'll try and grab it. A little minnow. One of them little pogies get too close, they're gone. That's one of the reasons we don't have much of anything that'll sit around here and rot, between alligators, catfish, crab, everything around here. Eat it up before it even has time to decay and rot, which is kind of a good thing, because they'll get fat and then we'll eat them, and then we'll get fat and we'll all be fat, which isn't necessarily a good thing. What was I doing? All right, we're gonna go ahead and dip it right there again, just to see if anything's there before we throw the cast net, because again, I don't want to catch no catfish in my cast net. That's just such a pain to get out. Can't imagine what the big ones would be like. Nope, we good. Throw it closed though. What might have been happening is we got all them shrimp coming because of that bait, and then that catfish was rolling around sucking up them shrimp, and that's why when he seen that one plop in there and not move very fast, that was his opportunity. And he took it, he capitalized on it. Apparently he was the only one. Fish on, fish on. Oh, he got off. No, he's still on there. Nope, what was that? Might have been a crab just grabbing on it. Cork went under though. Shrimp's still there. Good chance that was a crab. I was getting the other rod and reel ready to try and throw out and let it sit on the bottom out there. Caught me slipping. Oh, there it goes again. Oh, I think that's a fish this time. Yep, we got it. We got him. We got him. Ooh, was that a little hard head? It's your lucky day, buddy, because if we'd have caught you before we caught that other sail cat, you'd have been in trouble. Ay, 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 he got me. Son of a biscuit. That's going to hurt like crazy. That hurts so much. Man. They got venom in them spines, y'all, and it does not feel good at all. Sock me blood. I'll get back with y'all when it stops hurting. If I wait for it to stop hurting, we'll never get this video finished, but it doesn't hurt. I mean, it hurts. It hurts. Sad part is, they had catfish flippers right there on the thing. See how you do these. I don't even remember how to do this. There we go. Get out of there. All right, let's go ahead and toss this one out deep, and we'll go run them crab nets, because it ain't gonna take long for them crabs to find it. Them traps, it takes a little while. They gotta find those throats and work their way in there. But them nets, you just gotta walk right up to it. And so you don't wanna leave them sit too long, because if there's a lot of crabs, they'll eat that bait before you know it. And then the nets will just be sitting there doing nothing. Nets, you gotta monitor. Them traps, you can go throw out, let them sit a few days. Woo, that's a lot of crabs, y'all. Let's get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. And doing these nets too, you can't just pull them up all nice and easy like the crab traps. You just gotta bring them up quick. Nothing. One little baby. That's another good thing about the traps, is maybe these crabs ain't running right now. Maybe like 5 hours from now they're gonna decide to start running. And I'm out here right now, so I ain't catching none. And I'm all thinking, you know, there ain't no crabs. But if I was out here 5 hours later, I might catch some. But these traps, you can sit out here for a few days and they'll be catching while they're running. Yeah, because we just catching babies. Now the reason you didn't see none of these little guys in these traps is because these holes right here, they can find their way out that easy. Squeeze on out. That's why they're there. Come here, y'all, get out that sun. Ooh, we got popping and flipping and flopping. Hopefully that's shrimp, not catfish. Oh no, that's shrimp. Oh, and a daggum catfish. I knew it. That's another big one too. That's a freshwater cat, huh? Hold on, hold the phone. So my question is, I don't know if these catfish are eating the shrimp that's coming to the bait, or if the catfish are eating the bait, which both are probable and both are likely. Come on now. It happens every time. Yeah, that's a blue cat. Unfortunately, you can't keep these in a cast net, because these blue cats are considered game fish, and freshwater catfish are considered game fish, and it's not a legal means to catch, which doesn't make any sense to me, because you know, you can catch them all kind of other ways. Traps, nets, jug lines, all them other kind of lines. But in a cast net, no, that's illegal. Alright, buddy. Be free. That was a lot easier than I anticipated. Looks like we got some nice shrimp in there though. Might have some cooking shrimp up in there. Oh yeah. Oh, we got some nice shrimp in there. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, we might be able to cook some shrimps up with our crabs today. I can see them already. Hopping and popping. Oh yeah, we got a mess of them, y'all. Can y'all see that? Them swimming in the net. Oh yeah. Yes indeed. Got a crab shell. That must have been that one we threw out from earlier. Yeah, we got some nice shrimp in there too. Real nice shrimp in there. Get out of that crab shell. Oh, yeah, you get in there too. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Talk about a difference from the first cast, huh? Look how big some of them are. Good night. Throw your poogie back out there. Get this trash out of there. Look at this dude here, huh? That's some nice shrimp. We're definitely gonna be tossing some shrimp in the barrel. I don't know why I threw that crab shell right back where we was at. What we got? Nothing. Man, that's crazy. Y'all seen the crabs that was in them traps? Of course, I don't know how long you had them soaking either. Oh, a couple more babies and a shrimp. God dog, you seen all them shrimp jumping though? Got shrimp everywhere. Let's move this out to the front and see what happens. Throw this out a little further. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, my thumb still hurts. That catfish got me good. So when y'all throwing that cast net for shrimp, make sure you let it hit the bottom like that. And when you're pulling it in, you gotta do this number. Pull it in slow so it drags the bottom, because during the daytime, them shrimp are gonna be down there on the bottom. And you gotta do that, it'll slide in like that before it comes up, and they'll swim up in the net. Gotta tickle them off that bottom. Just in case y'all was wondering why I did that. right, baby. Do me right. Ooh, it's getting closer. Actually, he ain't bad. We can put him in there. Trying to get a burrow together. Take that. Man, it's like the same two little babies sticking around, huh? Alright, we're gonna move this one. Let's go move this one over where we got the other shrimp bait. See if these bad boys want to be a little closer to the bank or something. I don't usually find that to be the case, but never knew unless you try it. Of course, the question is, did we scare them off when we was doing the shrimp? Ooh, ain't too bad, but ain't too good neither. Alright, don't have me messing around all day with these crab nets and not getting no crabs. Come on. Oh, that feels a little heavier. Got two on that one. Man, they're just not big enough to keep right now. Since we got all them other ones, I don't think it's necessary. Alright. One more try. One more try we're gonna give it. And if they don't have none, then we're gonna eat. We're gonna eat because I'm hungry. It is almost noon o'clock. It's almost lunchtime. And by the time we get them all balled up and everything, it's gonna be probably into 2 o'clock. Oh, I think I kicked one off when I did that. Maybe not, that's a little one. And then, where that other one went? Oh yeah, we went and put it over here, huh? Yeah, let's go get that one. Nothing. Man, shoot. Boy, look at that. Yeah, fresh out the bayou, y'all. I tell you what, it'd be hard for me. It'd be really hard for me to leave this. I love this so much. Before I show y'all how I pick these crabs, let's see how these shrimp peel. Because sometimes that can be a little tough to get them to peel just right, but I think I got it down. Head come off real easy. Ooh, first wrap come off real easy. Pinch and pull. That peels really good, like, Soaked up the flavor. The key to that, or you can't overcook them. You gotta put them, I usually put them in there right before I shut off the bowl, maybe let them cook for about 30 seconds to a minute. Kill it, throw some ice in there to kill that bowl, because you don't want them to keep cooking. Because then them shells will get like, I don't know, paper shells, and it sucks to the meat. You can't never peel them, and that ain't no good. So to peel a crab now, this is how I do it. Again, this is a how I do, not a how-to channel. So I'm gonna pull that claw off. Then I'm gonna take the bottom from the top, just cracking it right in half like that. There's gonna be a little bit of juice right there in the shell. Or you wanna drink that up. That's so good. And then what I'm gonna wanna do is I'm gonna peel off these lungs right here, the little dead man fingers as some people call them. Okay, let me turn this around so I can put the junk right here. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side, get that off. And then I'm gonna cut off right there by the knuckle, all of those legs like that with this little knife right here. Now you don't have to, that knife don't have to be too sharp. Matter of fact, for me, it's probably better that it's not very sharp because I'm gonna end up cutting my finger off one of these days. So just gonna cut that like that on both of them. Take that off right there. Then I'm gonna break this in half. Which I guess you could just cut it in half like this. If you want, it's just doing a bunch of halves is all you're doing. And then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna cut that in half. But I kinda like to go a little bit further than half, like up the top half of the half kind of thing. And I'm gonna bust that open like that. And then there you go. Get them little guts out of there. And then that meat just comes right out. Look at that big old lump meat right there. And then there's just a bunch of little chambers in there that you can just pick that meat out. Boy, that was a fat crab. Oh man, that's got meat in it. Delicious, delicious meat in it. Man, fresh blue crab ain't nothing like it. Then when you finish picking the bottom, which I still got right there, they got more meat in the top. And what I like to do, there's a little bit of a shell membrane or whatever you want to call it right there. A lot of times you can just take it and pinch it, and that meat comes squirting out like that. And that's it. That's all out of there. So some people think it's hard to pick crab. It's not. You'll figure it out. Just stick with it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Soon, I'm hoping to go crabbing with my neighbor, do some commercial crabbing, and then we'll show y'all all of that, and then we'll talk about where them crabs go, because believe it or not, them crabs don't always stay here. A lot of them end up in Maryland, and they pay a pretty price for them. Most people probably don't realize that there's more than one kind of shrimp down here on the coast. I know I didn't until I started targeting them myself, but let's get into it. So there's generally two types of shrimp you're gonna be catching down here. That's the white shrimp and the brown shrimp. Today we're gonna be targeting the white shrimp. Now there is some other kind of shrimp, but I don't think anybody's actually going out there throwing a cast net to have a grass shrimp ball. And there's something called a sea bob that I just really don't know a whole lot about. But today we targeting the white shrimp. Now you don't exactly have an option of which one you're going out there to catch, because it's kind of a seasonal thing. Nothing. That was my first cast though. Now that's crazy. This is actually the second spot I stopped at. I stopped at another spot earlier, caught one after 5 casts. I come here and I caught like 20 of them in the first cast. Had to run back to the house, and now I make a cast and there ain't nothing. It can be kind of hard to show you all about the shrimp if I can't catch them. Oh, I think I see one. Oh Lord, what we got? Oh man, that's not what we want. We got 2 net tears. Them daggum goldfish will tear up a net. Let's see. We can get them bad boys out without messing up nothing. My brand new net, y'all. Calm down. That's one. Oh, there's 2. All right, cool. That's certainly not, whoa, what I'm looking for. Slime all over everything. Nasty. Let's see. Do we even have a shrimp, or was that just a bait fish? Let's see. Come on. Nope, didn't even catch a shrimp. But I think we caught 2 white bass. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Y'all let me know what that is. I think that's white bass. I ain't never caught but one of those on a fishing pole before. Man, how am I catch 20 shrimp and then 15 minutes later you don't catch a daggum thing? Unbelievable, dude. Just bogey. No shrimp. Well, let's see if tossing a little bait out of there get them to congregate. Maybe we can get some right there. Just got to remember exactly where I'm throwing it. Unfortunately, that's probably gonna bring in the catfish too, and that's a pain in the butt. Why do I feel so heavy? Ooh. Oh, there we go. There we go. That bait worked quick. The bait started working quick. There we go. Come on, grab on out of there. There we go. We got a handful. Here, we'll throw these little bitty ones back. I guess we need to keep these little ones. I mean, that's good for drying though. We'll probably dry them shrimp. We'll take the rest of them though. That's how I know I threw it on top of the bait. Ended up catching one right there. Get back in there. Get them shrimp coming. So there you go. That's what we after today. That's the white shrimp. Now, the biggest difference between these and the brown shrimp is the brown shrimp are more brown, and the white shrimp are they're more white. But there you go, folks. That is the white shrimp. That's the ones we after today. Like I said, you don't really have a choice because it's kind of seasonal. And around May is the time you'll catch the brown shrimp. The spring season is when they're catching mostly brown shrimp. And at that time, these guys are still out in the Gulf making babies, laying their eggs and such. And they'll lay like upwards of 1 million eggs for one shrimp. And then once they hatch, the little larval stages start eating stuff around that area. And then they start moving in around June, July, and getting all up in the marsh like that and in the estuaries, start getting big, start getting fat. And then around this time of year, August, September, October through November kind of thing, they start getting big, getting to size, and then they start drifting back out to the Gulf to start that process again. They only live less than 2 years. That ain't that long. And then of course, if I'm out and about with my cast net, they live less than that. So we sitting in the final, just the final weekend of September. So if you find yourself around the coast, bring yourself a cast net. You might be able to catch a handful of shrimp. And for recreational, so right now trawling season's open. Shrimp season is open, which means people can take trawl nets and go out in their boat, get a bunch of shrimp. Now, if you're recreationally fishing for shrimp, like with a cast net or whatnot, when it's not trawling season, you can still catch 50 pounds of shrimp. So any time of the year, you throw yourself a cast net. If you can get shrimp, which again, they seasonal, so you're not gonna catch them, you know, just any time you want. But you can keep 50 pounds, and when trawling season's open, a recreational fisherman tossing a cast net can get himself 100 pounds of shrimp. Now, I've seen times where people catch 100 pounds of shrimp. I've not necessarily been so fortunate in doing so. But I try. Hey, we got 5 of them. We got 5 shrimp and 2 mullet. That'll make a taco, or half a taco. We're making tacos. Mama Sue made some shark tacos out of the shark that I had in the freezer, and they were delicious, and we got a little bit left. So I'm thinking we get a few shrimp. That was the mullet. We'll get a few shrimp, cook those up, and put those in the shark tacos. I think it's gonna be fantastic. Now, according to the interweb, some people say brown shrimp and white shrimp taste a little different. To be honest with you, I don't know, they might. I don't think I've ever had them side by side to be able to tell you the difference. But I do notice that, you know, sometimes when I eat shrimp, like at a restaurant or something, it'll be a little bit stronger flavor, sometimes a little milder flavor. Maybe that's it. According to the internet said the brown shrimp do have a little bit stronger taste. The white shrimp have a little milder taste, so they use them for different things, like brown shrimp for gumbo and stews and stuff like that, and then white shrimp for everything else. I don't know. They're not very big right here. But we're catching shrimp, so could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Need to head back to that spot in Point of Shin where they got them big old shrimp. But that's okay. I'll toss these little babies back. Let them grow some more. Maybe make it back to the Gulf to reproduce. But them shrimp grow fast because like I said, you know, these shrimp right here, oh Lord, sometimes that camera gets confused. Come on, y'all. I need a better AI or something. I need a cameraman. Now, obviously them shrimp grow fast because like I said, these shrimp right here wasn't nothing but eggs around May out in the Gulf. So they hatch, came all the way in here, and then some you getting this big, you know, they grow fast. And just like anything else, that's gonna depend on the environment. It's gonna depend on how much they have to eat. And then with shrimp and stuff like that, it depends on salinity levels, water temperature, all that good sciencey stuff that I don't really know a whole lot about. But I just know it's a thing. So if y'all'd like to know what kind of bait I'm using and where to find it, you can send a request and a financial donation to Pelican Bone Outdoors. No, I'm just kidding. It's called Lab Chow, and I get it at like a local feed store, a local feed and garden place. And it's basically just rat food that they use in like laboratory mice to, I guess, keep them alive while they do experiments on them. I don't know. Now we're getting into some size. That's what we're looking for right there. Look at that big boy, huh? I'll take that. Anyway, like I was saying, rat chow, feed store, you could probably get some other stuff. Some people say to use pogie meal, which I don't even know where to get that. You can make balls out of it. I think I've seen people talk about using cornmeal and somehow making a ball, making it sink down there. I'm sure there's a ton of stuff you can use, but anyway, I came across that while I was looking for the pogie meal, and I stopped in and asked the guy if he had any. He said no. And then he asked me what I was using it for. I said shrimp. And he said, I got something for you. So I used that. Ain't really had a need to try anything since. Stuff works. Maybe I need to come up with my own bait. Pelican Bone Outdoors shrimp bait. Just one. All right, let's see what we got. That's little one there, boy. Woo. That sucker's tiny. Now, of course, they don't all spawn at one time. So, you know, it's over a course of months, which is why you're going to have different sizes. Not to mention, again, it depends on where they ended up with how much food and all the great conditions and all that stuff. So that's why you got different size ones. And then they don't all leave the marsh too at the same time. That's why you can usually catch them from around, where we at? We in September, August, September, October, November. Once it starts getting cool and that water starts moving out, we start getting them north winds and the current starts moving out and it starts getting colder water, then they start heading back out to the Gulf. So you got a little while to catch the white shrimp. The brown shrimp kind of just all leave at one time. You don't have a whole long time to get them. And we got all this vegetation moving in. This spot right here is pretty hard too because the tide does affect it with the water level, but as far as the flow goes, it kind of goes back and forth because this here is the main bayou. This is Bayou Barataria, but it connects to the intercoastal canal, which also goes this way. So this little canal right here goes from the main bayou all the way to the intercoastal. When them big ships pass, it'll flow. So if they got a big ship pass right there, you'll see it'll swell up in there and then it'll come back and forth. So these lilies right here, this, I don't know if this is from the tide or from ships moving, but it's a pain in the butt because y'all seen it was clear when we first got here. And then a day or two ago, I came out here and tried this. I couldn't throw a cast net at all because it was completely clogged. Seeing there's more coming too. Daggum. Uh-oh, let's see what that is. I see a little poof of dirt or something right there, so hopefully we didn't catch no daggum fish. I feel it. Nope, yep, one fish, but I don't think that's him. Oh, that might just been the grass that we caught. What we got? I see shrimp. Big old shad. I tell you what, Mr. Shad, you gonna do me a favor. I'm about to put you on a hook and see if something wants to eat you. Of course, again, we might struggle because of all this vegetation. Might get a chunking with, well, that's gonna get in the way of the casting. Alright, you got lucky. Be free. Hope you might get eaten anyway. He looked like he was struggling on the way down. 2 shrimp? 3 shrimp? These are way too small. This one will just make it. Ooh, there we go. Little pocket of them right there. That's another big one. There we go. Fish through this grass and see what else we got. And I had to throw that one on side of where I put the bait because all that grass was right in the middle of where I put it. What is this called, y'all? This stuff right here. I just call it duckweed, but there's like different kinds of stuff that we call duckweed, so I don't know if that's actually what it is, but if you hear me say it, y'all know what I'm talking about. Got a few in there. Ooh, let's see if we can catch it right in the middle of that. Ah, well, that's good enough, I guess. Man, that definitely slows down the net from sinking. Oh, Lord. Oh, got 10 pounds of grass. But I see a shrimp. 2 shrimp. A couple shrimp. Few shrimp. Oh, no, we got a bunch of shrimp. Look at that. There we go. Ooh, we getting some size on them now. I'll fish through that grass for them. Look at that dude there. Look at him. Well, come here. I was trying to show him. I guess I'll show you later. We'll get another cast real quick before we pick through it in case I don't want none of them to move out.
The lilies will bite.
What's that?
The lilies will bite.
Oh, they sure are. They got a few shrimp mixed in there.
Well, that's good.
They got shrimp in the body.
Y'all take care. That was Mr. Richard, y'all. If y'all haven't seen the video I did with him, he's got a place down the road right here that he crashed some soft shell crabs. Y'all, if y'all don't know how that works, y'all need to go check that out. That's a pretty amazing process. Tedious, a lot of work, but man, it's pretty cool. And that's how you get them. I think we got quite a few in this thing. Oh, we're gonna have to pick through that. All right, let's pick through this mess, see what we got. We gotta make sure they're not wrapped up in these lilies. Hate to be throwing good shrimp back. Kind of scared I'm gonna reach in there and grab something I ain't wanting to grab. Got a little catfish or something hiding up in there, man. Put a hurting on you quick. Grab a crab and that crab grab you. Oh, look, there's a little baby crab. Check him out. Check that little guy out. He ain't gonna hurt. This little dude though, even these little ones will hurt. Where's your claws at? Oh, partner. That's another problem too when you're grabbing this grass. You grab them shrimp whiskers and toss them back and not even realize. Might be easier just to pick out the shrimp, huh? God, some of these are just tiny. Why don't y'all grow? Y'all come grow and come back and talk to me. Come holler at me. Okay, let's just pick these bigger ones out and we'll dump the rest of them back. Ooh, I like that. That's a nice one there. That's a nice one there. You gotta pick through them, but they got a few good ones. But like I said, I just need enough for a couple tacos for me and the wife. Ooh, you ain't getting away. Let them go grow some more. I don't know, I got kind of a hard time not throwing a rod and reel out when I'm doing anything by the water, just in case. So I'm gonna put a piece of shrimp on this popping cork. I ain't gonna be popping it, we're just gonna be letting it sit while I go catch some more shrimp. But you never know, so if I toss it on this side, the current's moving that way, I ought to keep it right there where I can see it. If anything starts happening, we'll go run and check it, and if it happens too often, then we'll have to hold it and see what we can catch. Got it on the old ugly stick carbon inshore rod, so I ought to be able to reel in whatever wants to bite it. Of course, I'm probably gonna have a time with these lilies, but I got it in a spot where hopefully it'll miss most of them. I wonder if I should throw one on the bottom on the other side. I got like a 2-ounce weight on there. Ain't gonna catch nothing sitting on the bridge. This here is the old catfish special. Don't go thinking all I can catch is catfish though. My favorite part about this rod is how pretty that color is. Look how pretty that orange is, y'all. Y'all see that? Look how pretty that is. See if I can get it in the sunlight glistening. Ain't that pretty? I don't think that's got nothing to do with how good it works, but it makes me feel better. Yeah, this was gonna definitely run into some issues with some lilies. It looks like it's about to stop though. Don't look like they got too much more coming. Oh, not in the tree, right in the tree. Trying to catch a squirrel. Oh, yeah. Might have lost the shrimp too. Oh, I'm seeing popping. There we go. Oh yeah, we got a handful right there. Look, that's 4 or 5 of them just in the top. Got a couple hanging around. Oh, daggum catfish. How do we get one on the outside of the net? Ugh. Getting them though. I tell you what, now we start catching these catfish, we're gonna have to cut it early, cause man, I do not like fooling with these things in a cast net. I'll take a crab and a goldfish at the same time rather than deal with one of these guys. Now this is a little freshwater catfish, so these don't hurt nearly as bad getting stuck as one of them saltwater catfish, but they just a pain in the butt to get out this net. Oh, this dude's missing one of his side fins. He might not be as hard to get out. You already had a bad day, huh? Oh no, you're not. It's right there. You had me fooled there for a second, partner. There we go. Usually once I can get one of them out of there, they kind of just come out, but them fins are serrated, so once they slide through the holes easy, but they don't want to come out easy. All right, now we ought to be able to see what we got. Cool. Make sure we got them all. God, look at that. Dude, that's one cast. That's one cast. I didn't have nothing in there before. We just dumped it before we went through them lines out. Sure. Sometimes you gotta let that bait sit and they'll accumulate on it a little bit. I really don't even see any throwbacks in there. Take that. To be honest with you, that's probably all we need for the taco. Oh no, there's a throwback. He was stuck in there. Yeah, you can go back. Probably all we need for the tacos, but I mean, come on. If you're catching shrimp, there ain't no sense in stopping now. Them suckers freeze just right. Eat them later. Out of all the things I catch, I don't know, let me think about that for a second. I certainly prefer the crustaceans over the fin fish. So your crabs, your crawfish, and your shrimp. If I could only have those or fish, I'm taking those. Even though I do love me some fish. But when it comes to the crabs, crawfish, and shrimp, which one being the best, verdict's still kind of out. But I mean, shrimp, I feel like shrimp you can just do the most with. Cool, another one. Dude, this is, look at it. Look at them all. I mean, look, they all in the bottom right here. All through the net. Ain't got much grass to pick out of that one either. Definitely need to get right back in there. The good thing about them small shrimp too is you can make shrimp burgers like Sue did the other day. Cause you're kind of chopping them up anyway. Ay, what stuck me? Oh, a shrimp. Oh, that was not only a bad throw, but it was in the wrong spot. Cause the lilies are once again directly in the spot where I wanted to throw it. Cause that is where I put my bait, right where them lilies are. Cause I lined it up with that hole and that hole. That's how I know. Of course, most of that bait probably done got eat already. Cool, but that's all right. Shrimp are still coming. Shrimp are still running. Look at that one. That's a nice one there, cuz. 3 nice ones. Oh, let them lilies move. Let's try and get it right where we had the bait and see. course, that current could possibly be moving the bait a little bit too. I know it sinks, but getting good, fellas. Getting good. And we had a cool front run through yesterday too. Didn't drop the temperature a whole lot, but boy, did it drop that humidity. And that is a blessing. Because it feels like a lower temperature just from less humidity. 90 degrees don't feel so bad with no humidity. I say no humidity, low humidity. Oh, how did I got a whole big old branch. Caught one of them trees. Oh no, we got everything. We got a bunch of shrimp. We got a daggum catfish. Big old limb brim. That wasn't too bad. Oh man, do it right back in the net. Oh, come on. That's harder to take off the second time. Ooh, got a mess of shrimp in there. Oh, Lord, we got 2 catfish. Come on, y'all, don't be doing that to me. All right, stand by. Let me get these out. Catching a few shrimp. Yeah? Yeah, well, that and all the grass that comes with it. But yeah, they got a few shrimp in there. Like that.
I didn't know they had shrimp in there.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna try.
I was checking out that bridge, see how far it's going.
Yeah, they got that side good ways. They just kind of getting started on this side. So it looks like they got a long way to go. That should be right on the beat. I think if we pull up a catfish in this one, we're gonna probably try and throw it next to the beat and see if that makes a difference. See if we get shrimp into a catfish. Looks like we ain't got nothing. Oh no, we got shrimp. We got shrimp. Yeah, we got shrimp. And grass. Not a lot of shrimp. Might have to replenish that bait. Got a handful of babies. And a handful of big ones too though. Oh, I think I just threw a good shrimp back. Sure did. Man, if I was next to the water, I could just sink this basket in the water and all this grass would float. I could just scoop it off the top. Man, that would be a good spot to do it too. Toss back some of these babies. That way if they don't get big enough to catch this season, maybe they'll go make some babies. And just have that many more next season. Oh, well, I could just do this, huh? Have them float in the ice chest and throw it out. Getting a mess of them now. Take a few more casts and we'll head back, clean them up, make some tacos. Gotta get some water first. Gotta rehydrate. The rehydration. What a beautiful day. They got some shrimp here, nah. Look at that. Yes, indeed, yes, indeed. Oh, daggum catfish, boy. I thought that was a perfect cast. Man, you had to mess it up, didn't you, Channel Cat? God, dude, got me. Got me right on the tip of the thumb, almost under the nail. Man, they just keep on coming. Keep on coming, baby. Oh yeah, there we go. We got some bigger ones in that one too. Get a few pounds in no time like that. I don't think I'm gonna throw out no bait. If they just stop, I think we'll have enough. But they still coming. Oh, Lord, we're losing shrimp here. Look at that. Man, where'd he come from? That dude was out here for a little while. He already dead. Got a ton of shrimp, that one. And a porgy. Yeah, got a good mess of them there. Oh, Lord, they're falling out the net. I also need some bait shrimp because last time we went fishing, we used all the bait shrimp that I had in the freezer. So it might take some of the smaller ones that I got in there Hang on to that for some bait. Ooh, Lord, what was that? Took off when I threw that net. Maybe we'll just pick out the ones we want for the tacos and save the rest for bait. I don't know, I ain't made up my mind yet. Sometimes decisions are tough. It's hard to stop throwing when you're catching shrimp. Because to be honest with you, I could be done right now. I just don't wanna give it up. Because you never know when this is gonna shut off and I ain't gonna be able to get no more right here. Yeah, that's the stuff. Look at that, huh? Yeah, a few more casts and I think we'll call it quits. Kind of want another cup of coffee this morning. Is it still this morning? Yeah, 10:30. It's still this morning. Oh, that ain't too bad. Got off from the firehouse at 7:30. Went to the first spot, casted a net. Didn't catch a daggum thing. Well, I caught one after 5 throws. I think I mentioned that earlier. Came here, threw a cast, caught one of those casts like full of shrimp like that. Went home, grabbed the bait and some stuff, and when I come back, I didn't catch nothing for like the first few casts. Had me worried. Shrimps and pogies, pogies and shrimps. Ow! Come on. Stop that. How are we tangled? Got me all tangled up on y'all. Man, that's a pretty fish. That iridescence of that sun. Shiny, shiny. Cool. Cool. I seen them popping around when I went to pull them up in this one. Look at that. Golly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's just the top of the net. And you got all of that right there at the bottom. Oh, Leroy, where you come from? Dude, I'll glance up, big old log floating up on top of the water. Goodness gracious, Leroy, what you doing here? I ain't seen you here in a little while, buddy. They got some old pig guts down the bayou that somebody just dumped off. You might want to go take a look at, clean that up. I think that's where he's headed. Might be where he's headed, because over there you can see that buzzard. He's chewing on it. Well, then again, he might be turning around and see what I'm doing. Follow the buzzards, Leroy. Follow the buzzards. Oh, still got shrimp in here. All right, y'all, just picked out a few. That's what we're gonna clean to make the tacos. Cause me, the wife, and my mama are about to go eat in a couple of hours, so I don't want to get full off of tacos if we're about to go eat. Now, I did see one of these where he went. They had one that was a little darker than the rest of them. This one right here. He's a little bit more brown, but you can tell by the tail right there. I don't know if the camera gonna focus in on it good. They got some like chartreuse right there on the tips of the tail. It's that little greenish yellow chartreuse on the backs of the tails. That's how you can confirm that it's a white shrimp, because the brown shrimp don't really have that. Anyways, if I can get this to work, I want to show y'all something. I know most people around here know about deveining the shrimp, they call it, and all that is pulling out the poop pipe. If you can see that little dark line that's going right there, that is their poop pipe. Normally, I'll be honest with you, I don't even much care. Don't even much care about it. I just pop them off if it comes out good. If not, I'll eat that too. I know that's pretty nasty, but I don't care. I don't find it taste too bad. But when you pop the head off, I kind of come right here and just like pinch tight. And most of the time you can grab that and it'll just slide right on out of there. And then there you go. Now most of the time if that, oh, I didn't want to put the shell in there. That's where I'm putting the tails. Now most of the time, if you don't do that and you're just peeling it without trying to do that, then you got to go back afterwards and you cut it. You can just like butterfly, you just run a knife right across the center line like that, open it up, you'll be able to peel it right out. But when I'm peeling them, I tend to just take my time, take it a little bit more time, not much. Just pinch it like that, try and grab it, and it comes right out with it. And then there you go. That's all you got to do. And that's how I devein a shrimp. Get that poop pipe out of there. Now, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, that is kind of nasty. You don't take that out of there. But so I made me up a little batter. All that is some cornmeal, some almond flour, and some Cajun seasoning. I didn't realize this is the was it stone ground cornmeal. So they got some kind of big chunks in it, which makes it a little crunchy. I don't know if I like that, but this is what we got. So that's what we're working with. I'm just gonna take the shrimp, toss it right on top of that, and I'm just gonna mix it up by hand. There's no wash on there. We're just gonna lightly batter it with whatever sticks to it. But one thing I forgot to mention while we was out there, y'all, is how they come up with the seasons for shrimp. So they got an idea. It's usually around this time of year that the trawling season starts, and then the brown shrimp, of course, is around May. But they don't just pick a date ahead of time and go with that. What they do is Wildlife and Fisheries goes out there and they do some test trawls. They do some test pulls to see what size the shrimp are, and they wait until the shrimp get market size before they open up the season for trawling. That way they're not out there just catching a whole bunch of little baby shrimp, because that don't do no good for nobody really. So it's not like other hunting seasons and stuff. So, you know, like hunting season, they come up with that ahead of time, and whenever that date gets there, that's your opening day. They usually try and make that on a weekend, you know, opening day on a Saturday, so most people can make it. Or like trapping season, which is November 20th, no matter what day it falls on, no matter what's going on. That's a commercial license there for trapping and stuff. So I'm just gonna drop this right in the grease. Batter's not sticking very well. Probably should have made a wash, but I wasn't gonna fry it at all, to be honest with you. I was just gonna saute it for the tacos, but I had some of this oil left from when we cooked them trash fish. And I didn't want that to go to waste because that oil was still good. Well, that second round of shrimp came out better than the first one, I guess, because that shrimp was sitting in the batter a little bit longer and a lot more stuck to it. And I cooked it a little bit longer too. That came out real good. Hate to put it on a taco. Let's go make one though. I think we're gonna start with a little bit of cheese. All right there, I think this is sharp cheddar, to be honest with you. I'm not really sure because my wife already shredded it up nice and good. I'll lay that piece of shark right there on top of that. Then we're gonna grab some of our shrimp. We'll grab half and half for the first batch and the second batch. Line that up nice and thick. Called an overstuffed taco. Then I'm gonna lay me a couple slices of this avocado because we didn't have any more guacamole. We had some guacamole for tacos, but we ate it all with the shark tacos. And then let's go on top with a little pico de gallo. There we go. Get up in there. And then we're gonna top it off with some of that Tabasco sriracha. I don't really care for Tabasco sauce, but their sriracha, it's on point. Drop me a little line of that. Pop one of these in my mouth just because it's delicious. And then there you go, a shark and shrimp taco. How many times you heard somebody chewing on one of them? That's good. Well, you ain't getting none of this, cuz. That's all me. We're actually supposed to be going to eat at a Mexican restaurant this evening, but I bet you they ain't got none of this.